Recording started, everybody.
Oh no.
Not again.
So are we playing today?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Just doing the thing.
Promotion.
I'm not, but we're gonna do it anyways. Because I never am. So. Okay, we're all right. Where were we? The Sador Grand Prix is wrapped up, and you fine folks are on your way to the Underdark Emirates via train. Everything seems to have been packed up without too much issue, and you guys have a little bit of time to yourselves before you expect the train will arrive in the capital, whose name I definitely wrote down and didn't just forget just now.
Something Three Rivers.
I don't bloody know.
Admittedly, I don't know either.
If you guys don't know, I don't know. Yep. That's my sound logic.
Here we go. Horizon. Yep. That is the capital of the Underdark Emirates, so named because for a few reasons. Number one, that is bloody hell! I yanked my fucking earbuds out.
Oh yeah, an excellent reason to name a capital Horizon.
Gold?
He can't hear me. He yanked his bloody earbuds out.
I can now, you bitch.
I can already see a godly-like figure just snapping its fingers, like, you bitch.
Sorry. I
That's
swear
how
I didn't
Leona
say
died.
anything. I swear I didn't say anything untoward.
That's
And
how he died, officer.
And that's Gold make a new character.
Oh.
But a small bit on history, and if anyone has ranks in it, you can roll, and I may or may not give you additional information. However, those people who have lived on the top side, and this is something Thibin could easily discover by herself, so I'm not too upset about her. Or she can just bike roll anyways. That works as well.
Does Dungeoneering count?
That's history.
Who is this?
Leona, in disguise,
Oh.
but in disguise.
Okay, the name actually took me by surprise.
That would be Gold's new character that we told him to make like 5 seconds ago.
Yes.
Yes,
He
I'm
already
very
had
efficient.
5 backup characters.
You're using the red paint.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Hinako, since this is technically the Underdark, you can roll Dungeoneering, subtract 5, and I'll count it.
Ooh, excuse me.
All right.
Basically, I'm rolling without any bonuses because 5 is the bonus I have. Yay.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so small little history lesson about her public speaking.
I hate public speaking.
Small history about Horizon. It was founded approximately 300 years ago when the joining of the Dark Elves, the Underground Dwarves, and some other third race that is definitely going to become relevant, and I didn't just completely forget this again. I think yes, thank you, Goalie. Jesus Christ, if I'm stumbling over myself, you got to correct me earlier.
It's Surfneblum. It's hard to say.
I don't know why I thought that was a dwarf, but whatever. Those guys. They were a large number of warring factions and locked in a very tumultuous political landscape. And until about 300 years ago, when the Throneless Compact eventually got signed, they were either earlier or late to the party. I don't remember my own history because this is how amazing I am at GMing, and they decided, yeah, you know what, this isn't working out. Maybe we should. How about we just stop for a little while?
Attempt number 2.
So they decide. So we have a small intermission where the individual nations try to pretty much recuperate from their losses over the course of a who knows how long war. Hell, even they don't know. That's how long it went on. And eventually they decided to form the Emirates of the Underdark, wherein they still have 3 relatively independent city states, but here in the large city of Horizon, so which I actually do have a reason it's named that. They decided that would pretty much serve as the place to be for just about anyone who is interested in interacting with the other people from the different from the other 2 independent states, essentially. So if anybody is at all familiar with the United Arab Emirates IRL, that's pretty much what I tried to inspire this from.
Okay,
No,
neat.
I'm quite aware.
As for why it's named Horizon, which is good for people who spike their history rolls. The city of Horizon actually has a bit of an elevation over the rest of the other 3 states, and the reason it is named that is because some of its territory actually expands outside of a cliff face, which actually is used for the Emirates Grand Prix, which is next on the calendar, and part of the reason you guys are all headed down there.
Right. Yeah, you mentioned that like part of the track pops out of a cliff, so it's a night race to keep them from getting flashbanged.
It is very. It is. Yes. There's a reason this race is held during the night, because otherwise you are spending 3/4 of your lap in the dark, and then you suddenly pop out into broad daylight. You are blinded until you go back to the dark again. You can't see crap, and that is not fun to do 61 times over the course of 2 hours.
Especially considering if they have any team members.
Sunlight sensitivity.
Yeah, sunlight sensitivity would hit them hard.
That sounds fun.
Wouldn't
Let's do
that be the deep gnomes and deep dwarves?
Yeah, Surf Nebulum and Duragar.
Dudagar.
As would they have a history of conflict?
Yeah.
They probably would. As for the exact details, I'm going to have to think about that.
Okay. That's fine. I think Thibin would know at least of them because of the conflicts.
Yeah, between the Duragar and the Undefire.
Yeah.
Thibin, you might catch a little bit of side eye from some of the from some law enforcement there, but at least as far as the city of Horizon is concerned, everything should be pretty chill for you.
I assume Leona is having to reassure Thivin of this as they're riding down in the train.
Quite possibly, but whatever works. The ride itself is actually going to go on for a little bit. What would everybody be getting up to?
Is this a smooth ride or is it a... Okay, goodbye,
Bye,
Gold.
whoever that was.
Welcome back, Gold.
My audio broke there for a second.
This is a
Discord said
relatively...
no, man. You're not talking.
I think I know what Hideko is. I think I know what Hideko is trying to ask here.
It's the bumpy kind, like the taxis upstairs.
It is absolutely nothing like the Ram taxis. This is far more smooth. So though admittedly this might be your first time ever being on a train, so it's a little scary. But so far nothing awful's happened.
Well, as long as it's not bumpy,
yes.
I might be able to enjoy it. She would look outside, but I'm guessing it's gonna get dark in the tunnels real quick. So
There are a few lights that rush past you inside the blackness, providing a little bit of illumination.
does she see anything interesting, or is it just cave wall?
No, it's
Actually,
no go.
if it would be underground, we wouldn't really typically have windows, except for much for smaller ones.
I mean, you wouldn't, but the drow might want to be able to look out and see if anything's coming to eat the train.
Fair point. There's also the fact that maybe the train system is a lot more different for the Shishkin Empire due to size reasons and
Yeah.
safety protocols.
Yeah, or or lack
They
therefore.
require windows for safety. The rats, meanwhile.
Meanwhile, the rats.
No.
How many things can we fit in the box?
No. The rat folk have like a pneumatic tube system, kind of like a vacuum.
The rats trying to figure out how to fit more engines into the train.
How close can they stand next to an engine without accidentally killing them?
They don't have walls. They've just built it out of more engines.
Let me ask you guys this: why would you ever need to build a subway when you can be the subway?
They have the pneumatic tubes like Futurama.
Pneumatic tube system.
Yes.
No, I think as amusing as that would be, I'm pretty sure Skull established that it is actually a rail system.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why they call it the tube.
Yes.
Anyway, so
Yeah, just cave walls, or is there actually something interesting to see?
Every once in a while, the tunnels will actually I almost said give way. That is absolutely not the phrasing I want.
The walls give way.
Every once in a while, the tunnels will vanish, and you find yourself on an elevated section of track where you can find a few lights of a small town as you pass by before disappearing into another section of tunnel. But apart from that, nothing too awe-inspiring.
In that case, is there anything of particular interest inside the train? Like, is there a food cart or a game cart or I don't know?
There is a dining car about. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, you guys aren't there yet. Cool. I mean that means I have time to design this more. Fantastic. There is a food car, or a dining car, I should say. A couple of bollocks.
A couple of bollocks. How nice.
Oh hush.
Huh?
God bless you.
Thanks.
Child.
Yeah.
No, I don't. No, I don't want. Bloody God bless America. Okay, hold on. I am royally butchering the map here.
That is the best way to swear I have ever heard.
You've never
I
heard
am.
that before?
Just like instead of swearing, just saying "God bless America" in the most angry way possible.
I've heard that too many times, actually.
Have you never heard this before?
I've never heard that before. Though to be
At
fair,
least
I'm
he
stuck
doesn't
up
do
here
what I
in
used to.
Canada,
At least
so
he
that
doesn't.
would explain it.
Oh,
God bless Canada. God bless Canada doesn't have the same ring to it.
Yeah.
At least he doesn't do what I used to do and censor myself out before I say a cuss word. I just start it off and then just don't say it.
yes. Shit
I will-
waffles.
And that's all it was.
Let's see here. So, I will show you guys the map here in a second, as soon as it's done rendering, I suppose.
All right.
Good enough. Good enough. Okay. You will accept it and you will like it.
Hey,
I am
compact,
an artist.
just as a train should. It's compact as a train should.
I am an artist.
I'm guessing these three squares of the train, this is the tunnel.
Yes, and in fact, on an entirely separate map, I actually do have the rest of the train. So here's what's going on. There are 2 passenger cars, one here, one there. That is the dining car, and then further up ahead is the actual engine and storage and the furnace and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Ahead being that way or that way?
West.
That way. Passenger, dining, important stuff that makes a train function.
And also and also the stuff you probably packed up.
Also that stuff.
Oh, hold on, yes.
Good. Well then, basically Hinako is kind of looking for something interesting to do, so be it games if there are any, and otherwise he'll just grab something to eat if there's something interesting.
I tell you what though.
Is this guy like chef?
No, the invisible god in charge of his actions is having a think. Leona, when no, Hinako, you're fine. You can go there. What would Marin have as far as bulk transportation goes? And can you
Really,
and
any railway?
And can you please drag yourself out of the swamp of death before answering, please?
Right. Probably a horse and wagon for the most part. We're starting to look at some potential modernization options, but for the majority of the nation, it is horse and wagon, or ox and wagon, but or in rare instances, dire elk and wagon.
Dire elk.
Look, the elves are weird.
Dire elk.
Dire elk, commonly known as the moose.
Ah, yes.
But
Am I wrong?
But to what would my wandering eye would appear but in miniature sleigh an 8 dire elk?
Dire elk.
But yeah, so we don't have a rail system, so Leona is like looking around, like she's ridden on one of these like once or twice
One
visiting
of these
another country.
newfangled devices.
Yeah, look, Marinhouse a little technologically backwards. What can I say?
They have cars, but they don't have trains. Interesting.
They don't have trains yet. And when I say they have cars, they have like 11 cars.
They have the 2 race cars.
They have
two
two
race
cars,
cars.
and they're both for racing.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. They have some tractors though. We're building tractors.
Yeah, but to be fair, on a defensive note for Marinhalf, making a train system requires a lot of effort and work from your people and time.
We haven't had the capacity to build a rail network yet.
You have cars, you have engines, you have fucking biofuels, but you just can't figure out how to make a thing go on rails.
Well, we can figure out how to make a thing go on rails. We just don't have the rails.
They know how to do it. They just don't have the thing to do it.
They can't
We
build
already have
two pieces
roads.
of parallel metal.
We already have
and
roads.
just put them on the ground somewhere.
Metal can be expensive, you know.
Metal can be expensive, and
they can't
you don't
afford
have any
metal.
idea how long it takes to make a railroad.
They can take a while.
Having to change the entire city.
It's a lot easier to make a few tractors and some cars than it is to make an entire rail network.
No, I like that. I like the idea that they just can't figure out how to put them on the ground. It just doesn't work.
They just keep falling. The tracks just keep falling over.
Yeah.
Like you put the track down, they all like miles of track just suddenly all as one just tilt over on their side.
They can't figure out where gravity is on the tech tree.
They keep tripping over the bits of metal all over the place. It's very inconvenient. They don't want to put them anywhere important.
Ah, yes, they do understand metal heavy, so it works well in car to keep car down on ground.
Marinav also doesn't have a ton of their own mines or anything, so they don't have a lot of native metal industry. A lot of their ore is imported, so
they have elves. Elves are druids. Ironwood.
Which doesn't last
druids are going to help.
Ironwood what?
Permanent seed ironwood is probably more expensive than just importing the iron.
I would also like to point out that for some reason the ironwood spell doesn't make it a permanent duration.
Yeah, you would need to cast. Yeah, actually,
but it would be cool.
That's
the point, right?
If we had like the druids have other jobs than just going around constantly casting ironwood on the railroad track.
Just have more druids.
Meanwhile, we're just listening between Norvin and Leona. By the way, Norvin outside of the train, so he's just watching the train pass.
Wait, what?
No, he's in the train right there.
So input.
I see Norvin right here.
I
was
saw him there
here
for a
to me.
second, but he's
he was
there now.
Norvin was there. I imagine that's how badly he wanted to try escaping this conversation.
So yeah, Leon was explaining that Marinette doesn't have a rail network because they don't have a lot of metal, and they've
Which
only
would-
recently been pursuing tech, starting to have a scientific focus in advancing their tech tree.
Which would
Isaac
which
Newton
would
hasn't been born yet.
which would then suggest that that House Miranda tends to commission transport like this whenever the team needs to cross large distances. Usually the team handles that on the administrative front, but I imagine, Leona, you've been keeping in relatively decent touch with the goings on, and the people in charge of your finances are not going to ask why you are dressed up like that, and are just making sure that you get to Horizon in good form, and hopefully you don't threaten to explode anything this time.
Like Leon, as far as they know, Leon has already made arrangements to arrive in Horizon on time and all that.
They gave us a slightly worse compartment because they're like, she wants to blow something up. We'll spend less money on her.
I just had a realization. Did Darkness like quit the game or something?
No, he was actually going to join today, and I do mean that, but he has to get a refrigerator because he was previously going to get one shipped, but the guys who were going to ship it to them canceled at the last minute.
Oh, well, that sucks for him. I assume Ko is just around being a spy. That's Leona's general assumption involving
He's on
him.
top of the train.
Yes, I was about to say he's just on
there.
top. He's just on the roof of the train.
And Norvin pulls off his mask.
Just standing on top of the train, arms crossed, coat flapping in the breeze behind him.
Looks like goddamn Vegeta.
I got you now, Lady Miranda, we know.
Oh my god, then.
Oh my.
Anyway.
As for you, Miss Hinako, you arrive in the dining car. You can see that it is it's not it's hardly anything upscale, not anything whole fancy, but it is serviceable and relatively well stocked. Oh, hello, Foxy. I should have spawned you in ahead of time.
That's one big foxy right now.
Not big enough.
Let's be bigger.
Bigger.
I can fix this. Let's see here. Doot.
Yes.
Maximum floof.
That's all floof. They're a normal sized fox.
Yeah.
Just a normal sized fox with a mountain of floof.
He got wedged in the door.
Yep.
That person standing there seems to be a waiter, stroke bartender of sorts. Leona and the rest of the crew notice Hinako has decided to go out for a walk. Let's say
She's the one I'm least worried about going off on her own. So.
Oh God.
If only he knew.
Hey.
Anyway.
Norvin, you are not sure how offended you're supposed to be by that.
I'm worried about Norvin going off on my own because then I don't have my bodyguard.
Because that's when someone attacks.
Yeah.
No, I can already imagine if Norvin leaves and you don't see Thibin, then I should be worried for Thibin.
That too. When Norvin leaves, we know something is going wrong. When Thibin leaves, we know something will go wrong.
Speaking
when
of,
I leaves, we know there's a chance of something going wrong.
There's a chance. Like, I don't know.
It's a chance. We don't know for sure, but there is a chance.
And when I'd leaves, we're pretty sure we're safe for another day.
This is
That too.
this is probably a good time to ask what Ide is up to. Come to think of it.
Oh, he's just very happy that Bruno is not on this train.
Bruno charging after the train. It crashed through the wall.
It's like, all that I can think of right now is Bruno has a business back there. He's not going to leave it alone just to deal with these two people, right? He's looking at the robot and the...
Meanwhile, Bruno in the lunch car.
You are standing next to a crate of tomatoes, and you see the lid slowly rise up.
And all you can hear, if Ide's inner monologue could be heard, all you would hear is no, no, no.
Shia LaBeouf.
No. Leo, Eiley will cautiously approach the crate and peek inside.
Tomatoes.
It's just tomato.
Yes, tomatoes in very good condition.
It's just tomatoes. She'll open the crate out and point it on. See? Nothing to worry about.
Oh, so Bruno isn't here at all, right?
I don't think he would come. He's got his restaurant back in Skador.
I'm just testing the waters by just saying Bruno and not using the other Bruno in that sentence.
Yes.
Yes.
Either is a clang from underneath the car.
Yeah. like I assume both Leona and I jump.
That's fine. It's fine. He's not. It's not like. He wouldn't leave his business behind. That would be just stupid, dumb. I mean, why would he do such a thing?
It's just a loose
through
rail.
The floor.
I mean,
what?
Look, his.
What is you all panicking about? What?
Nothing to worry about.
Nothing. No, you don't need to worry about it, Thibin. Just we do.
I'm just gonna go into the cafeteria right now. There's a food place, right? Yeah, and I'm just gonna go there and
looks suspicious.
Leona will accompany.
I at this moment is also holding a tincture in his hand for no reason,
I'm coming
but feeling safety.
I am going to. You may do that. As you recoil from your Bruno scare, you notice that the car is a lot less foxy than it typically is.
Right, Hinako and her familiar fox off somewhere to do some foxing.
Didn't we know she left?
We did. I don't think I did.
I know. Just because he's not paying attention to you doesn't mean he notices a person.
I was in the middle of recovering from a bout of Brunophobia.
Yeah.
We're delicious. Aha! Ha 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 ha!
Brunophobia.
I've been, meanwhile, just kind of just looking out through the window, just more impressed by the fact that there's an actual window.
How novel! A window
not
on
looking
a
out
train.
the window, looking at the window.
He's not looking out. He's just seeing that there's a window, in fact, there.
Yeah, that's
And
the
that there's
impressive
actually, and the fact that there's actually space on a train for walking around instead of getting essentially stuck in one spot.
It is quite nice.
So is all surface trains like this?
All surface trains.
This ain't, well, this isn't exactly a surface train, is it, Tiffin? But most surface trains I've ridden on, Leona leaves out the part that she's only been on like 2 up to this point, are pretty similar to this.
Must have been luxurious, expensive use.
Leona is following I to the car. I mean, no more than a few carriages, I suppose. The rails would certainly be the expensive part for
Leona following I, while ranting at Thibin, who's not following I.
Well, I just kind of saying back to them like, yeah,
Starts
the
shouting
rails
across the train.
The rails are the hard part for Marin Half. You don't have the metal reserves to build a large rail network.
Ah, yes, right. Your country is Serious, I think I cannot speak correctly. Farmlands, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I am curious of how engine operate, though.
You'd have to talk. Leona points at the race engineer, who's right there, like just.
You guys could continue. You guys could continue towards the dining car while this conversation's going on. You know.
Yeah. Well, I would know better than I would.
He's not even listening to what you guys are talking.
He's gone.
Leona scampers after him.
It's like, I'm just going to think about this thing that I shouldn't be thinking about, but yeah.
You guys have run out of trains before, so you probably know how this works. Thibin, does the Empire have like multi-car trains like this usually?
In some situations, yes. In other situations, no. It depends on the size and length of the train. For longer travels, they would definitely be segmented, especially in the deeper layers.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And fair enough. This is just more of a no for you because everyone is medium, and also they run on these trains before. You, on the other hand, are small, which means one, the train is large, and two, if you've never ridden on a train of this variety before, you open up one of the doors to cross over, and you realize it is heckin' windy outside.
Exterior cover. Gets through and closes the door behind her.
I can already imagine the floof.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to do a strength check. I just realized.
There are rules for how windy it has to be before people get blown away.
It is not that bad for you.
I'm referring to her fur being floofy after that.
I was talking about closing the door.
Oh,
I have a strength score of 6.
okay, that's fair.
Then on that note, yes, please do.
Oh, apparently she does well. What?
Slam the shut.
Thibin, you slammed the door shut. That was heroic, and you probably deserve a medal.
Time to do it again.
I Thibin will not do.
It has to be a literal windstorm before hobbits and rat folk are blown away in the breeze.
I still love that that's even an option.
That happened in a different game we were running. By the way, WoW decided to use a random weather generator.
It did not go well.
I just imagine now, particularly an umpire, making gliders for their rat folk when they get up into a tornado storm.
Just fucking ride the wind.
There's science up there.
Not only that, we can put bombs in ourselves so we can launch ourselves toward the enemy.
Oh god. Flying rat folk suicide bombers. What a fun day.
You say fun.
Let's see. Let's see here. As folks filter in and filter into the dining car. The first thing we see is Fox 01 and Fox 02 enjoying a nice Euro date essentially. Do you have sense motive?
Yes, Leona does have sense motive. You will roll that.
Did you ask me?
No.
Yeah, I'd plotting something.
But which two thoughts is she realizing?
Oh, well, when you say either of his employees, are you talking about me and and Fettuccine or the robot and Fettuccine?
He was thinking more robot and fettuccine since they're the cooks, and he doesn't expect you to cook.
Okay, this is about cooking stuff.
But you also probably take notes on how their staff treats people.
Take notes on how they're taking notes.
Take them notes, damn it.
All right, Leona will take notes on how the train wait staff treat their customers and whatnot.
I is just gonna drink some wine because that's totally safe.
The earthly one.
The earthly one.
Okay.
The not cheesy
That is
one.
a very interesting adjective.
Just sprinkle dirt on it.
No, that's the earthy one. The earthly one would suggest everything else on that menu is extraterrestrial.
Or extra planar.
Whatever.
Or in some cases, Earth elemental meat. How do you eat that? I don't know.
That's not meat. That's
dirt.
just stone.
So dwarves can eat it.
Contains 100% of your daily recommended value of darkness.
Ah, yes. My favorite type of food, triple alloy.
As you guys settle in for your lunch break, however, I'm trying to have a think about how this would work.
Norvin just staying behind there.
This door is secure. I know what we'll do. I have everybody's CMDs, please.
CMBs.
No, D. Defense.
19.
12.
17 on this side.
17.
And then you said 12?
Yes.
12.
Okay, all right, fantastic. So here's what's going to happen because you are sitting the way that you are. The train suddenly lurches forward, and there is a scream of pneumatic brakes in the air, and Thibin, you go flying towards Norvin.
Ah! Licious was going to get a mouthful of what she ordered.
Also, my Foxy has a CMD of 9.
Oh.
But Foxy also has a bonus to keep his footing. So,
catch.
What is the catch roll?
Catch.
What is the roll though? Also, Jeremy the House Centipede has a CMD of 6, but can't be tripped.
I'd be more
impressed if he could.
A reflex save or a combat maneuver check, one of the two. I don't know what the DC would be.
Why do I think the combat maneuver one would be you just legit just smacking me out of the air onto the ground?
Bum.
That sounds about right.
Jujitsu throw.
Okay, do CMB Norvin. Let's see what happens.
Versus my propellant?
I'll tell you what happens. Norvin is still sitting down in his seat. What'd you get for lunch, Norvin, if I can ask?
Not many options, are there?
I guess it doesn't. I guess it doesn't matter. But you now have you sitting in your seat, and Thibin is gripping onto you like a bear in a tree.
You
so,
can go now.
Yeah, right. Now this feels like actual train from Chautauqua Empire.
Why are you standing?
Just gets back to her seat.
I think I was gonna check around what caused the lurch.
Are we stopped now, or?
It feels like you're stopped.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna check out the windows and stuff. See what happened.
Yep.
Post stop.
Yep, definitely stopped.
I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Hinako, let me think here. Do you have like low light vision or dark vision or anything like that?
Low light.
Fantastic. Roll perception, please. In the dim torchlight, a few cars ahead, you see a few figures moving onto the train.
That would be this way. This way.
Hinako will be looking forward, so west.
West.
This be looking like a raid, people. Can't even enjoy my food in peace. As she takes another bite from her gyros.
All right.
Hinako, you see one of the figures boarding the train dressed in all white with a very tall hat.
A very tall hat.
Yes, the brim hats.
You may communicate this information with Ida at your peril.
So do any of you know any troops with very white clothes and tall hats?
No, I totally don't know anyone like that at all. I'm just gonna go to this.
Bruno raiding the train.
If you know something, would you please tell us?
I don't know nobody. Just gonna go under this desk.
Thibin, pray tell, what is this roll for?
Just trying to see. It's like, tall hat, white clothing, anything recorded in Chichikuan Empire's history of any raids from humanoids besides from other Chichikuan.
Well, as far as the Emirates go, and you did roll very high here, you know that even though that everything is unified, there is still a good bit of lawlessness that comes about, especially in regards to let's say international commerce. Mostly because the area is still relatively lawless, and as far as Underdark Emirate history goes, this compact is still relatively new, so they're still teething in a little bit. So,
any other uniforms that you could describe, and are there any coming in from the other direction?
Actually, yeah, now that I think about it, 300 years isn't that long ago for elves, dwarves, and gnomes.
Hinako, to answer your questions, there don't seem to really be uniforms. They seem to everyone that is boarding this train seems to be dressed individually, non-uniformly. I can't think of a good adverb to use here. But either way, there doesn't seem to be a uniform per se, and also most of them seem to be boarding the train on the west side towards where the engine room and everything is.
So everyone seems pedestrian.
Mostly one-sided and very much all kinds of wild colors. Yeah,
So now,
that one particular person stood out,
weapons,
so I know.
Possibility of like hitchhikers or
something.
something.
Quite in the dark, you know. It's kind of hard to see weapons specifically.
Well, if someone's carrying a giant great sword, I imagine you would be able to spot that.
True that.
Hinako, you did not see any weapons so obtuse as that.
True that, but I didn't spot anything in particularly outstanding.
Okay, no obvious weapons or armor.
That you know of.
I did say obvious weapons or armor.
Probably regular bandits.
Or maybe this is just a train stop.
Should get behind me.
Or maybe it's just a train stop, says Hi from the distance.
Roll perception again, everybody.
Ew.
I'm
worried about maneuvering
this
not
is gonna be
Leona, who hasn't gotten up at all, to behind me.
All right.
Get up.
I'm going to let Jeremy do a perception roll as well.
Behind me.
I noticed there's
other
pins
side.
all over the place.
Oh, other side.
Other side. That's the way they're coming from. That's what we're worried about.
I'll tell you what I'm worried about.
That none of us rolled well.
I rolled okay.
With the exception of I, who is slightly PTSDing over Bruno possibly being here still.
I still pay more attention. Do I need a re-roll for my familiar, or does it matter?
It does not matter. But you are the only one during the middle of all of this who can hear who can hear some shuffling and banging and screaming and yelling from a couple cars ahead. Or the one next to you, for that matter.
I'm still assuming we're being raided. I'll cast fallback strategy. That has a duration of minutes. I'll be fine.
Thibbins also really wanting to eat her food. She has not eaten in a moment.
So now, within the next 4 minutes, I can re-roll one.
Thibbin, for you, this is just another ride in the Empire.
Yeah. Shachikoan Empire getting attacked by banditries from the Shachikoan Empire. What a surprise.
Well,
Hinako is also continuing to eat because she is kind of like, I can't even eat my food in peace. Nom.
Just keep eating until something happens.
So the zoo is still enjoying their lunch. However, both of you do notice
I've
that Norvin
already dropped my food, whatever it was.
and also Norvin is casting a spell.
Norvin,
Okay,
why are you
fine.
casting a spell?
It's a self buff. Might as well, just in case.
Ah, well, good. So we have the same thought process. He continues to drink wine.
You don't seem very worried-eyed.
I mean, it's probably just a train stop. And if it's not a train stop, people are angry. So, I'm not looking outside, just in case Mr. White Coat and Tall Hat is out there.
Mr. White Coat and Tall Hat?
Bruno staring at you through the window behind you.
Ah, these are good
Completely unrelated to this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that right now we're just at a train stop. And people don't like getting on trains that are taking forever to
Leona is going to roll knowledge local to see if that white coat, tall hat rings any bells for her.
The fact that it's
we're
not
being attacked by Gandalf, so
It really does. It really does sound like Bruno, doesn't it, Leona?
It's almost like the DM mentioned Bruno was staring at I.
You're convinced it's not. But what if
no,
it is?
Bruno's at the front of the train, physically holding it there.
Yeah, they didn't turn on the brakes. Just Bruno.
Bruno, Superman style, just stops the train.
Worse than that, actually. Now the train is going in reverse.
Oh fuck!
The train is now going in reverse.
No. I'm not meaning the train's backing up now.
Oh shit!
I don't think this is a normal train stop.
I want to fine. Okay.
I blame Thibbin. I blame Thibbin entirely.
I also don't think it's Bruno.
Do we advance, retreat, or hold here is the important question.
The important question is, how do we blame Fibbin for all this?
Oh, come on. Stop blaming Fibbin for all your bullshit.
I didn't do anything this time.
We don't know who to blame for this one, and it's not important yet. That's
don't
after.
Worry.
Okay, so, we're going backwards. Not good, since destination is not that way.
Advance, retreat, or try and hold up here?
We should probably, at the very least, we can just ask the engineer what's going on.
The bartender is completely clueless.
Advance it is.
Okay, I guess I'll come along then. Takes another bite of her bread before standing up.
Is just casually holding his wine and following.
You're in front at the moment.
This is not the front.
We're going this way.
Why are we going this way?
That's where the engine is.
But there's the map ends there.
That's where the people that we want to talk to is.
Yes, which is why I'm going to do this.
Yep.
I'm going to re-render, let's see here, the bar was about here. Clueless fellow was here. I said no. I said here. The floof needs to be defloofed.
No.
I like how all you guys have your familiars outside, but my familiar's on my neck, so I don't have to worry about it.
Technically, Jeremy's just hanging around on top of Thibbin's shoulder.
Thibbin, remind me how big Lex Luthor is?
Tiny.
One more time, please. Somebody sneezed.
Tiny. Absolutely small.
Just like my fox, it's also tiny. Considered tiny.
Fucking centipede, then.
Either a very big centipede or very small floof.
A big centipede.
Okay, so onward is what I'm hearing.
Yes, we're going this way. If you want to be behind someone, get behind someone.
Yes.
Well, I is just gonna wait for the tank of the party to get in front of him before he continues moving forward.
Thibbin just reaches to her backpack.
My floof, by the way, can be on my shoulder or between my legs or I don't know, next to my legs.
But you are looking. You are at the door, right?
I'm head to the door. Yes.
Fantastic. Stay there for a moment.
I get a door in my face.
I would assume it's a sliding door.
For trains, they should be.
You don't get a sliding door, but there is a very, very sharp bang. That smashes the window and goes right between your fox ears.
Speaking of which, I had decided to turn human in this train for no apparent reason at all.
Well, now you have fox ears. You were surprised.
Speaking of which.
Okay, never mind. I thought that would be thematic. Never mind. It just whizzes over your head.
It whizzes over your head between where now there are fox ears.
Yes. Floofy. Floof.
Divine
I'm gonna say
bond
at least
for
15.
+1 to hit and damage.
What I have no idea what Norman just said.
Using abilities. Don't mind me.
Guys, there was a gunshot.
Oh dear.
Yes, there was a gunshot. Please open the doors so we can go through.
Right.
Casually waits for someone to do that.
I don't want to move to the
Person with
side
the
here.
sword.
I'm more surprised that there was an actual gun discharge in the general vicinity of you people, and everyone just went Saitama okay.
Leona moved to the side to try and get out of the line of fire.
I also need to be able to see into the room to shoot into the room, so I'm staying here.
There's a window in the door, is there?
Fibbin hears the gunshot and goes hides next to the side of a seat.
I have obviously drawn my gun at this point.
Oh shit, that fox.
Hinako is more upset about how she floofed up rather than the fact that she got shot at. Also, there's a window in this door or not? There's right.
There is a window to the store, yes.
Can she see through the window without getting her ears shot?
Get a piercing.
To see who and or what shot at her.
I don't think it was at us, or else there would be more bullet.
Might damn well have been.
Roll perception, Hinako. You hear a very loud debate coming from this car over here.
Loud bang or debate?
A very loud debate between a couple of people. And from what you can understand, it is something along the lines of, "You idiot! Why are you shooting at the civilians?"
Well, they
Yes,
believe we are civilians, so
civilians.
let's just open the door, shall we? Opens door.
Civilians.
Civilians, just a man with a revolver and the will to use it.
Civilians.
I am the most civilian here.
I feel like I'm opening the door and stepping aside so Norvin can pop a bullet in there.
I can shoot through you. It's fine. I have precise shot.
He can shoot through you too.
I can also shoot through you, but I won't do that one.
I guess since you have a slightly better line of sight now, this is something similar to what you can see. This is the this is one of the storage cars. I will put in a few boxes and crates for flavor. We'll put one here. Let's put another one here. One there. And then I guess these guys would be kind of yelling and shouting at each other like this. And that is that you can see.
Probably more making sure the train isn't going to just start up again or something.
So yeah, Hinako is gonna open the door and probably step through and be like, "Mental Gen?"
And steal Gold's joke.
It's fine. I'll allow this.
Joke must be stolen.
Either
So Hinako just walks in.
Just walks right
Yes, completely floofed up. Because I failed my control shape check.
Oh. All right. But the two men stop bickering. They see Black Foxo.
And what might this all be about?
Let me have a think real fast. Do you have anything drawn, or do you have are you still wearing armor, or?
I'm probably still be in my usual wear, which yes is armor, and
Okay.
I have my sword at my side with a. Let's say it's not drawn yet. Distraction, Norvin. Distraction.
This is in which case in which case this guy here is going to bother. 1 second. This guy here is going to take out his pistol, point at you, and he's going to tell you. He's going to tell you, don't move any closer. We are in the middle of taking this. We are in the middle of taking this train. Go back to your seats.
Now, why would you be taking this train, if I may ask?
Leona is.
This guy is going to fire a bullet a couple feet into the floor in front of you. This is not a negotiation. Back to your seat.
So now is when I shoot, right? Let's do that.
Right. Roll initiative.
Bang.
No. Norton is just going to roll an attack first because this would kind of be like a surprise round.
I am within 30 feet. Point blank. Rapid shot, deadly aim.
Just starts fanning the revolver.
Point blank, rapid shot, deadly aim. So I am at -3 to hit.
Really? Deadly aim should be at
rapid
least
shot as well.
-2 by now. That should
rapid
be like
shot is
-4.
-2, deadly aim is -2.
Why'd you say -3 then?
Because also it's point blank.
Oh.
I've done the math, Gold.
I forgot about point blank shot.
Bang! Ew. 11 flat-footed touch AC though. So
flat-footed touch AC, you say?
Flat-footed touch AC.
I think that's just AC 10. Unless they have deflection bonuses.
They might.
And yours is going to take this chance to spit a ball of fire at the guys.
My attack isn't done yet. It might not be needed.
Or roll damage.
Roll damage.
You hit on a 2.
Actually, I have an extra that. So bang, 10 damage. Next shot, bang, bang, 11 damage. Next shot is at -5 because it's my actual base attack -1. Bang, bang. And -3 bullet.
Unloads on this guy.
Rapid reload. Just don't have to bother us.
Are you done?
Free action. Now I am done.
Thank
He's
you.
been waiting to
Assuming
use
I didn't. Assuming I didn't kill him earlier. Then the third attack.
So got into the floor. Go back to your seat.
I don't think we will.
Right eye, left eye, mouth. Flat.
I don't think we will. What did you want from this train?
Just like I assume Norman saying this is like his gun is smoking.
Yeah, we're going to put up one of those.
Is that a safety for the enemy or a...
Norman, Lord, thank you for this idiot, so that I may shoot his side full of many, many holes.
What do I need? I need...
Like, gunshot. Let me just return it back with death.
I need a 17 to go first and just kill this guy as well. Except he probably has cover because he's behind a box, so I might not.
Man decided his friend to get eviscerated.
Damn
basically.
it! He's not
So
flat-footed
close.
against me.
Norman is the equivalent of an AC-130.
When I get to do something,
He does something, all right. Jeez.
damn sure it's effective.
I got a 5.
Oh, my gun is magical at the moment because that's what Divine Bond does. Just in case that matters.
Meanwhile, I just.
Oh yeah, you fucking call down an angel and stick it in your gun, right?
Yeah, something like that. So they're slightly magical bullets as well.
Yes. Meanwhile, he's just taking a sip of his wine. He's like, yes.
Leona's crouching behind the door, like, well,
Clearly, you fellas don't know what it means when a fox loofs up.
Just whenever a fox loofs up, 3 bullets fly out of nowhere and shoot people.
Hinako, you really wish people would stop shooting at you.
I'm shooting. I actually curve my bullets slightly so they go around Hinako.
No.
Hinako, you
No, I know what that
bullets.
joke is.
What joke?
From that movie.
What, the vampire? The zombie one?
No, the one where they actually control where the bullet goes.
I know which one you're talking about, but it's been so long since I've.
I don't remember his name.
It's the one where the guy from Fight Club shoots Morgan Freeman.
Nobody talks about Fight Club.
I think there was a Mythbusters about this, where they like swing the gun and shoot at just the right moment, and it's supposed to curve, but it actually didn't.
Because it turns out shooting guns is not like bowling.
Who would have
add
thunk?
some spin to the bullet.
Hinako, I know I've been asking for a lot of perception rolls from you lately, but
could you do it again?
Sure thing. I'm not really doing well today.
No, it turns out you're doing very well. I know it doesn't look like you're doing well, but you are doing well. There is a small okay, sure. This thing is relatively obvious. Also, Yosu is a tiny creature on a train.
Oh no!
You know what? You know what? You know what? Never mind thematics.
We're not moving that fast yet, are we?
We're not moving at all.
And it has to start again.
We're moving backwards slightly.
So right about here on the wall, you see a you see a little valve, and above it is a label, and it says coupling.
Okay, that's not a good thing to have getting pulled right now, I suspect.
This guy here is going to run over here to get some to get some more cover, and he's going to try lining up a shot on you, Miss Hinako.
I really wouldn't do that if I were you.
Your touch AC is not 20, is it?
No. Why, that's touch?
It's a
gun.
That's the advantage of guns.
Damn.
Yes, because it's a bang.
That's why I picked a gun to do this strategy with.
Jeez.
You take 8 bangs. So that is 6 bullets fired in your general vicinity over the past minute, if not less, and one of them finally connects.
Hey, 3 bullets connected. Just not
Also, I'm
her.
going to do this. Cool, Norvin.
So how windy is it again? Not very? Or
One more time,
super
please.
windy?
It's fine for you.
And there's a door on this side, right? As well as this side?
Yes, Hinako is standing in the center of it.
No, she's in the doorway. Because what I want to do is here, 5-foot step, so that I'm within 30 feet again for that extra +1 to hit and damage. And then close the door slightly for cover.
There's probably a couple. Okay, so first of all, there's a couple railings on the outside. You could probably brace yourself, even though the train isn't really going that fast for this to really be a concern. And I honestly don't know if the doors would open in or out. So whatever works.
The answer is none. They slide.
Whatever, Goldie.
I know I'm 5-foot stepping there and unloading, so I do that. Bang.
Bang, bang.
And bang. Bang. That is at -5 because a 9 probably does not hit.
Cover and cover does not do anything because you will not stop spiking your rolls.
I rolled a 4 that time. And bang. 17. And then I close the door a bit for some cover.
And then Norman very politely shuts the door behind him as he just unloads. Are you actually aiming for this guy? Or are you trying to like wallbang him through the crate, or?
I'm aiming for the guy. Oh, and everyone within 10 feet of me has precise shot. Because I have an ability that says everyone within 10 feet of me has precise shot when I hit someone.
Congratulations, Hinako, you have precise shot. You are a melee hitter.
It's not gonna do much. It'll do something for
the casters.
her if you have any ranged attack spells.
I have ranged spells that do damage, but they are not attack rolls.
Ranged touch attacks.
No.
I have
Squeak squeak.
7 years, a lot of gunshots.
Bang, 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 bang.
That is 9 over the course of less than a minute.
Like 18 seconds.
Thibin was kind of just hiding behind one of the chairs when the first one happened and just kept on hearing multiple, so she hasn't really looked over because does not want to get shot. Seeing there's a little bit of silence right now, she's going to peek over. There's no windows between the carts, are there?
There
Such
is,
as...
but probably
There
not at
are,
your
but
height.
this is a train for medium-sized people, and also there's 2 people in the doorway. You probably have to walk over here.
Right. You also close the door.
Just like a little bit, so I can kind of hide behind it for a moment while it's not my turn.
Right, well, this is great fun time. That interruption of my food.
We're being shot at, and you're still worried about your food, Thibin?
We'll be fine, just a little bit of lead poisoning. Is that door open just enough where I can peek over there?
The idea is I'm like, that is is how I'm standing, rather than like that in the doorway.
Okay.
And the door is closed just a bit.
With her
And I'll move
staff, she's going to, well, I assume she can see the individual that shot back at us. To a point. Gonna use her staff to fire 2 magic missiles. If I can find the spell. There we go.
It would be 2d4 plus 2.
Which...
That is 3d4 plus 3.
Yep. So...
I can backtrack. If we ignore the last one, and you do you do 4 force damage as Hinako. First it was 9 bullets, eight of which whizzed past your foxy little head. One of which nicked your shoulder, and now a couple of magic missiles go right between your legs and duck around behind the box and smack this guy in the face.
We're being careful about it. None of our attacks hit our.
I like how you're defending the Thibin now.
Now, I don't know why you invaded train, but if you get off, you might live.
What? Unless they're already dead.
Wait, isn't it? Oh, I think I do see body now.
If you get off the train, you'll survive. Oh, wait.
Still, so you had a point. The one that is still alive might get a second chance. If it leaves now.
You say it?
It.
She, it, whatever the fuck it is.
Next in the initiative is the cocktail waitress.
Yeah.
Who is still a cocktail waitress for some reason.
Yeah, she didn't really. She was going.
That illusion probably takes actions.
She was going to change back, but then the gunfire started.
You have plenty of time up to this point.
We didn't know what it was up to this point. So Leona is going to point her finger over there and cast a couple of spells in quick succession. She's going to cast this spell. There's a swift action. And that will empower this spell. For a DC 19 will save. Or fortitude save.
That will break a bunch of stuff, maybe. Because it's sonic damage.
Might bust out the windows, yes. But it's only a 10-foot radius, so I can minimize the damage
It's
Like-
only a 10-foot radius. That's 10 feet, and
There's
that's
no
10 feet,
there's no civilians in there, are
and
there?
that's 10 feet, and that's 10 feet.
All right, not a 10-foot circle, a 10-foot
A
radius.
10-foot radius.
Very quick question, inquiry. They were
It'll blow out the
yelling.
window. It's fine.
Yeah, they were yelling at "Don't shoot at the civilians." There's no civilians in there, are there?
They were shooting at us.
There's this guy. There's that guy.
We were
Not.
supposed civilians, I believe.
Hideko asked a good question. No, this is the storage room. However, given what you know about Ide's endeavors, it is not completely out of the question that one of these boxes is actually fettuccine.
The poor small elf child.
Hey, now we've had plenty of proof that Fettuccine's been with I this whole time.
Who is still drinking his wine?
Don't worry about it.
Yes. Yes. The left side windows of this car go crash, and you hear this dude yell out in pain and kind of stagger. He puts a hand out from behind cover to catch himself, which leaves.
Leona will yell, "He's stunned."
What's stunned?
The condition.
Some people might call you stunning, Leona, but seriously.
That did not answer my question. What's stunned?
Oh, what does the condition do?
No,
I think
what's
just lose
stunned
a
in
turn.
universe?
Same thing it is in our universe. What happens after you get hit by a magical flashbang?
Guys, am I asking the wrong question?
I mean, stunned is just a word. It's
Yeah,
not like it's not like a technical
he's
term.
stunned.
Yeah, I kind of wonder who would just randomly say, "Oh yeah, he's stunned."
I mean, he's stunned. He's dazed. He's staggered.
We don't know for sure. He might have.
I mean, he could have
or
saved.
I don't
He
know.
could have saved, but
I'll admit Leona is being a little bit hopeful here.
just like that should have stunned him. Great. That's just a thing that someone would say.
But anyway, Hinako is like,
He also drops
I know some
everything
people
else.
call you stunning, Leona, but seriously, don't overestimate yourself.
Also, Norvin, did you just eat yourself again? It looks like you did.
Did I? Not on purpose. I still see myself as here.
I do too.
Oh, this game. This
Did that fix it?
application is fantastic. No, hold on, I'm refreshing.
Intriguingly enough, I haven't had any of these issues yet.
All right, whatever. Okay, Unico, you were saying?
Hinako was basically just saying that Leona shouldn't overestimate herself before she just walks up to the guy and let's say she's gonna bash his head in with the sword. Non-lethally. For reasons.
Non-lethal.
Let's disable that condition because I'm affected by it currently, and non-lethally smack the shit out of this guy's face.
Yep, that'll do. You have smacked him, and he is smacked. However, right as that wraps up, because there was so much banging and banging and going and carrying on everywhere else, this door flies open.
Fantastic.
Ah, welcome to the party.
And you see two more raiders decide to enter the train, and this one seems like he's more interested in meeting you in melee, Miss Hinako.
Interesting.
The alchemist.
Uh-huh. I was gonna look around.
Can you also still do a thing?
Oh, yeah, sorry, go for it.
Then in this case, yours is gonna spit that ball of fire. Or did we say already did that? We didn't, right?
Moved, but I think that was it.
Whatever.
They didn't because I wasn't done doing what I was doing.
Spit a fire globule at his face.
This has to be against his touch AC shortly.
Range touch attack.
Yeah, range touch attack. Yep.
Once every. Do it again in 3 rounds.
Yep, no, that works. Yosuo yips. And a ball of fire flies out of it. And it catches him right in the face.
I think you do that, Remy.
Yosu's like a little Pokemon, eh?
Vulpix.
Vulpix, use flamethrower.
No,
I suppose
Ember.
this is more of Ember. Yeah.
Or possibly Will-o-the-Wisp. No, it doesn't actually set someone on fire.
Okay, fantastic. Now, Alchemist.
Okay, now it's the alchemist's turn. I hope.
I hope.
You guys good with your Vulpixes and your attacks and whatnot?
Yeah, I ain't got anything else.
Finally,
if I could just interrupt the turn order for a moment to shoot people some more.
I will stab you.
Yes. More gun for my gun.
A small gun to go with my big gun.
Slap the guns together into one.
Okay, so I is just going to do a perception check to see if there is a way above on the top of the train. One second.
You're trying to get. I'm just to make sure I heard you correctly. You're getting to the top of the train.
That is what I said.
And thus, taken by the shadows.
You know what? Yeah, sure. It is not difficult to make out a skylight.
Desk.
Hold on.
A skylight and a tunnel train. Yes.
Well, you do have to look at the roof to make sure there's nothing that fell on top of it, of course.
Well, if you're underground and the windows are partly to look for threats, some of those threats are going to come from up. Logically, there would also be something in the floor.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised we don't have floor windows.
Please no.
That's
we wouldn't
scary.
have technically have windows, but we would have like a
Metal grate.
Metal grate.
That would be the strategic ones. Anyway.
Everything is a door that is open it up and everyone just falls out.
Mhm.
Oh, hi, Polish cow.
Well, I'm sorry. I seem to have left the channel.
Best.
He did say hang on, so I'm assuming he's having some technical difficulties.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. In the meantime, here is a list of. For an intermission, here's some questions that actually got asked in some teachers' classes. What was Hitler's last name?
Schnackelgruber.
His last name was Hitler.
Yes, Hitler.
What are those
Adolf
pyramid shaped?
is his first-
What are those pyramid shaped things in Egypt called?
Anyway, I'm back.
Oh, good.
Tombs.
So what did I see? I missed that part.
I know JFK was assassinated, but is he dead?
There was a
There's a
skylight. Wild said, or Red said.
Yes, I said there's a skylight.
It
Well, you
was
did.
me
You did
who
just
told
say it.
I there was a skylight.
It's me. I declare it.
So that means it
It's
doesn't matter
me.
what Fred says, it's what the
It's
other people say.
me.
Ah,
It's
yes.
me.
I'd declared there was a skylight, and there it was, right there. Skylight.
Well,
It's me.
And on the 7th day,
Yes.
anyway, how high is it above the head?
You can jump and pull the door down.
Okay, he jumps and pulls the door down. And he
That
goes
can
up
be-
there.
The
if he
dude
can.
drops on top of you.
Bruno falls from the ceiling.
And now,
No!
if it's Bruno, then I knows exactly what he needs to do. Insult him so he gets thrown. That'll
I am going to say
that.
I am going to say getting up to getting up to the roof counts as a double move.
Okay.
And unfortunately for you, Bruno is not on the roof.
Well, luckily for me, I have a familiar that I
What is your
only use
tumor
for travel
going to
half
do?
the time. My familiar is going to grow big.
Oh no.
Ah, monster! Shoots it.
If you shoot it, that's fine. It'll just make it angrier.
Norman, roll perception.
Don't forget it can fly.
Okay.
You see the roof of this car just like dent down a little.
No need to worry.
The roof of this one or this one?
The one, this one, because that's where I's familiar is.
Okay. Still worried about it.
Like, huh. Okay, let's see here. Just got to make sure that I get it right before I do weird things to things.
You have a swift action left, plus whatever your familiar has.
Yep. Just let me know when. Just let me know when you're good.
Trying to find where my. Oh right, I got to put it the other place.
How did people in the early mid 1900s know when the traffic light changed if everything was in black and white back then?
That's easy. That's because the location of the lights are all standard as well as the colors. So the red one is always in the same position, and the yellow one is always in the middle, and the green one is always. You don't even need color. Actually true, because colorblind people also need to know which lights it is.
I was a math teacher. One day, a student, apropos of nothing, right at the start of class, looks me dead in the eye and asks, "How did Jesus nail his other hand to the cross?"
That's one of those miracles that
he was so known for. Yeah,
one of those miracles.
The miracle of telekinesis.
He's a carpenter. He doesn't need hands.
With his total control over
all
carpentry
things
equipment.
Yeah.
As
his tradition for carpenter.
Teacher.
Yeah, he was a high level carpenter.
Feels like we're discussing a buggy game right now.
Similar, of course, to a geologist's knowledge of all things rocks and minerals.
Which is why obsidian is such an excellent distraction for them.
Yes. And then I hit them with the wooden baseball bat in my other hand.
It gains a +2 size bonus to its strength score, and any increase to strength and dexterity adjustments for increasing size from tiny to diminutive to medium. So I don't know.
That would be. Let me see. Tiny, diminutive, medium, small, medium. That's 4 size increases. So +8.
So
+8 to dexterity and strength, or just
to strength and minus, and I believe minus that to dexterity.
Yes.
All right, hold on. I need to make a form then. An actual, this is what it looks like when it's that. Okay.
Professor,
Yeah.
no calculator. Professor, no calculator is allowed on this test. Student, can I use the calculator app on my phone?
Well, I mean, it's technically not the
10th grade honors chemistry. What is liquid ice called?
Liquid ice.
H2O.
It's not water.
It's DiGiorno.
Here is the full size chart, because that was something that you were looking at.
Okay, because it's different than what I was expecting.
Tell you what. Since these guys' actions are not going to be affected by much of anything. Hello, Hinako.
Hi there.
Hello there.
General Kadobi.
General collection. He comes at you, Hinako, and he is wielding a very well hidden blade in his hands.
Ah, yes, the hidden blade. Quite a masterpiece to be wielding that now.
And it was originally hidden in his jacket, and now it is presumably hidden in you.
As good a place to hide a knife as
Yes.
any.
That certainly
yes.
does hurt.
For five pokey damages, and can I have a fortitude save?
Ooh.
I don't know.
40 save. Let's see. First off, let's do that. And then fortitude. Bop.
You feel like it really should have done more.
Oh my. Are you trying to poison me?
I think Hinako's just offended now.
Poison? That sounds like poison.
And this guy is going to run over here. No, actually, he isn't. Hinako is there. He's going to stand here, take out a pair of hand crossbows, and he's going to he's going to try firing one at the paladin.
Cover bonus from the door, whatever that is.
+2.
And also, I'm pretty sure he's at a range increment, so this isn't going to be the best. But Hinako is there, so
That doesn't hit my regular AC.
Norvin bounces right off your chest plate, and you just stare back up at him.
That barely hits my. That barely hits my touch AC.
So yeah,
I guess.
So Norvin is in Terminator mode now.
They're within 30 feet of me now. If I move to here.
I just realized how terrifying Norvin can be when he wants to be. Just this unstoppable force of nature with a gun.
Bang!
However,
I re-roll that because I have a fallback strategy. Bang! My gun doesn't explode. My gun does not explode. And that's the main thing.
Well, I was going to make the joke that all Norvin needs is a pair of sunglasses, except we're going to the Underdark, so they probably don't know what those are.
Oh, if anyone would know what sunglasses are, it would be the Drow. They need to wear those whenever they visit the surface.
No, it's just glasses that give you dark vision instead of make things darker.
Moon glasses.
No, it's glasses that simulate the sun. Sunglasses.
Anyway,
I'm within 30 feet behind cover. I'm in a decent position now.
And who are you trying to bang here?
That one.
He has more than 12 dexterity.
Yeah.
Squeaker.
Wouldn't want to kill steal from someone. I'm just being polite.
To think you would stay away from me. Now that's rude.
Pippin sees what's going on. Runs as close as possible to the cover. Not close enough to the cover. Panics.
She runs into the hot zone and then panics.
That's not a good position.
Pippin waits to panic until she's in the most vulnerable position possible.
That is not a good position for you.
Pippin runs into the car and then out of the car, and that's her turn.
She only moved 20 feet anyway, so.
You can double move to actually get behind the box.
Or you can go back out.
Also an option.
So what pluses
Not
do
what
I need
I
to
would
give my
take,
familiar?
But she feels squeezed. He's like, oh shit. I'm feeling a little queasy about this.
No.
Oh. Oh.
Why
What
do you
size
keep
was your
finding the worst spells?
It was
That would
tiny.
hit Hinako.
fucking blood tsunami?
That would hit Hinako. just so you know.
Yosu's about to turn into a red fox.
Like Hinako, you're fighting this guy who stabs you, and then you both look up and see like the tsunami of blood rushing down the length of the train.
I'm glad I chose this box instead of this one.
Right. And it, of course, doesn't give me a fortitude save. Okay, this could be interesting. It's supposed to be
This
an
you a
Torn.
save. Why would you need a save?
It's not for me. It's for the wave of blood.
First, you make a combat maneuver check.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see. So let's see here. Do a D20 plus 6 plus Athibit smart. So it would be like what, plus 9 or 10?
Intelligence of 5. So
Master level plus casting stat.
Okay.
So-
Okay. Never mind. D20 plus 11.
actually, I think I just put it down correctly. Let me go see if it worked.
You still need to make the
make the roll.
Make the roll for
caster
this.
level.
Roll
Caster
the-
level plus intelligence. 1d20 plus 11.
Okay.
Assuming you have 20 intelligence. It's not higher or lower.
I do.
And this is a bull rush. So gold, go figure out how that works. I don't know
30.
why it. Yeah, I don't know why it looks like that, but it did do it, right?
One pass.
Jesus.
Yeah, Fiven picking the worst spell.
And then all three of them need to make a fortitude save or be sickened.
Four of them.
Oh, four,
Includes
yeah.
poop.
Hey, Gold.
Yeah.
Can you check your Discord?
Sure. I'm.
Awful. Just terrible to be hit by. Also, this anything
Bull
past
rush.
that line is grease
Hinako right now.
around.
Bull rush.
So I assume 30 succeeds against everyone.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
So what am I supposed to be doing here?
Nothing right now.
Let's. Well, the first thing you can do is you can tell me what your CMD is, Hinako.
Is it below 30?
My CMD currently is. Wait, how did it become 19? Oh, because I upped my strength.
It is it is 19. You say fantastic. And what's Yosu's?
That was CMD 19 or 13 versus a trip.
Oh, he's 9.
Yep.
1 minute.
Yosu, I was flying.
Riding the tsunami of blood.
Fibbin used surf. It's super effective.
Okay, let me figure this out. So, 19 for Hinako. So Hinako is getting shoved 15 feet west. To here. Hinako, can you roll a reflex save for me, please?
Out the door.
No, I'm trying. No, I want. No, 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 because no, Hinako's not going out the door. Yosu absolutely is, and I want to see if Hinako can catch him.
Not that way.
Right away from Pippin.
Yeah, it's in a cone direction, so. There's also the fact that this dude, I think, is about to get smacked right over by Hinako.
No, he is moving at the same time as Hinako.
Can you please? May I have one moment, please? Okay, so Yosu goes over there. And I'm going to say he gets stuck in that little area between the two windows because the north side of this train is about to have all the windows broken with fruit punch Kool-Aid.
The north side of the train's already had all the windows broken with sound burst.
No, that was the south side.
It's a 10-foot radius. The entire, both sides.
Yeah. Well, the windows break again.
They break slightly more.
Leona just cracked the windows with her sound burst. This one actually shatters them.
This guy is going away.
Be gone.
Whoa!
I'm going to have him roll a reflex save or a force save to see if he can actually keep his footing. This is the melee guy, so
Yeah, and the fortitude save is also make sure he doesn't get sickened.
that will be a separate one. Why? And then this guy is just going to get. He should be getting shoved 20 feet because that's the force.
Pretty sure that means he takes damage. Which would also mean the fox takes damage. Never mind. Nothing happens.
And then I need fort saves from Hinako and Fuchs.
Nope, I'm just thinking of a feat. Never mind. We're good.
Yeah.
Somehow the fox is the only one that's fine.
Well, the fox like hunts. There's blood is fine. Maybe not this much of it, but blood in general is fine.
Hinako did hunting in her training.
Yeah, but you never coated your face in blood.
So, Hinako gets stabbed. Torvin gets into position, fires a couple shots, and right as Hinako begins to compute how she's getting out of this one, everybody gets run over by fruit punch.
With extra iron.
Second for 1d6 rounds, so please roll that 1d6.
All right.
Yes, Thibbin, please roll that 1d6. This was your
One
fault.
round.
God damn it, it's only one. If it was even two, it would be fine.
Let's see, where's the second?
Second
I have remembered why I don't run combat in this game all that often.
Second is -2 on attack rolls, weapon damage, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
Oh, just -2 and everything. Lovely.
Yeah. It could have been worse. It could be second just outright out of the fight.
Leona, all that you saw was Thibbin running into the storage car and then everyone sounding like they were going to the world's worst water park.
Leona's like, she peeks her head in and is like, yeah.
Roll a fortitude save
away
too.
next round.
stick from the side.
5. Roll 20 is being glitchy for me.
That's why I just wanted to only eat. I feel nauseous.
So I assume I'm the only one not affected by any of this.
No.
You saw some blood spurt out the side windows of the car.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I wasn't hit by the spell. But I'm fine.
The sight and
we're
smell
trying
of
to-
it might
Internet.
be nauseating, but
All right, here we go.
So were the dinosaurs before or after the Greeks?
What?
He's continuing his silly questions. Leona is going to. Which of these guys had the knife?
The guy on the guy in between the cars right now.
All right. Cool.
actually, the knife is in me. So can you even see the knife?
I like how this party is so very technical on what's going on.
You know what? You know what, Leona? I know what you're about to do, and no, you can't. There is too much nonsense going on right now.
You know what? That is perfectly fair. Leona is going to. What did you think I was going to do, actually?
The same thing you do every combat.
Oh yeah,
Try
the
to take
yoink.
over the world.
I was actually planning on using barbed chains. Or
I could have yoinked a weapon if I saw one before I got stabbed.
While Goldie ponders his options because the DM finally told him no. This was a college class. We were talking about christening a baby, and somebody asked, "Is that when you hit a baby with a champagne bottle?"
What?
I mean, that's what you do when you christen a ship. So I can see where he's coming from.
Your what was more funny than the actual thing itself, I found.
There is certainly a thought process there.
Certainly is.
Wait, rabbits are mammals? Yes, but they lay eggs.
Oh,
That would be the Easter Bunny.
Oh no.
all right. Leona is going to cast. Are these bandits still on their feet?
Am
I still on my feet?
Yes, the CMD was a bull rush, not a trip.
Ah.
Okay. So it just kind of pushes you back. Anyway, so Leona will cast Barbed Chains, going for 2. We're going to get 2 attacked, and one is going to and we're going to try and trip this fellow. 1d 20 plus.
5 feet per level.
It,
Closest for 2 levels.
all right. So if his CMD is 15 or worse, he's tripped.
What do you mean it's 5 feet per level?
There.
All right, and then we'll have this one also kind of just slap him
The
for.
It gets longer.
5 damage.
No, I
he
get
also
that
needs
it's
to make.
supposed to get longer.
He also needs to make a DC 17 will save or be shaken.
He's shaking.
All right. He's
Even
shaken,
spoken.
prone, and sickened. He's not having a good day.
I mean, it's 5 feet per level.
This group is just all kinds of wrong.
It's usually 5 feet per 2 levels. What the fuck?
Alright, that is my turn. It's done.
Let me just pick out a few things here.
I did check the smell, and it does say 5 feet per level. That's not just a typo that Gold did. What?
There. That is everything he has. I hope you're happy.
Man's
Hinako, that was the worst water slide you've ever been on.
Oh God! Jesus fucking Christ, David!
Who's who?
They're not fucking
And then
Norman, Fibbin!
And then
It's
you
that
see a
holy
pair of
symbol.
golden chains emerge from like the ground and snake up, tripping this guy and smacking him about.
Why is it when anything happens, it's always you three, and it's just 3 copies of Fibbin?
An eye is always out and about, away from the combat.
It's Thibin, Leona, and just Thibin again.
I was gonna say I.
Thibin, Leona, but Thibin holding a bomb.
We have. Well, they're big pieces. I don't know. We have eggs.
Right. I still want to deal with us.
Bags.
I'm a roll in intimidate.
oh,
Sure.
You got him. What do you say? What do you say to him?
Are you sure you still want to be dealing with us? All covered in blood and kind of somewhat grossed out myself. And yet somehow kind of smiling with a toothy, very furry smile.
Covered in blood.
Demoralizing the opponent?
I think trying to intimidate him into surrendering.
I wanted to make a joke that I'll surrender on one condition if you let me pet you, but then I realized you're kind of soaked at the moment, so if anything, you're scarier.
I could make it even scarier and cover myself in fire as well.
Coated in blood and lit on fire.
You do not need to Princess Bride yourself, but thank you for trying anyways. This guy is just going to he's just gonna kind of set his hand crossbows down and just scooch them over there. He's done. He's done. Just no.
that's the
This
one
guy
I'm.
is just done.
Just no.
And the guy I had a somewhat intimidating and intimate hug with, forcefully. Pippin was basically just now kiss meme.
Unfortunately, Intimidate it tends to be single target.
Kind of reminds me of a random barbarian punching the ground, grabbing a pile of dirt, and eating it in front of an enemy to intimidate him.
Gotta go to minerals. But yeah, I believe you can only intimidate one person around, unless of course that was Yosu, in which case, good God.
It says Hinako there.
Yeah, it was Hinako.
Yeah,
Yosu
intimidate is
does
single
not
target.
particularly have...
Unfortunately for us
Oh,
here.
Yosu could intimidate. I could try.
You could try.
Certainly try.
Don't you take a penalty based on their size difference? You know.
That's so.
Yes.
Yeah.
You'll notice how he said try.
You can certainly try.
She has a +1. Nah. Yoshi
Not
yips a bit.
surrendering.
Let's say 11.
Aww.
Immediately removes the frightened condition.
Wouldn't Yosu being covered in blood and popping out would be a little bit alarming to a point?
Maybe a little bit, but I don't think it would make up for the size penalty.
Moving, because the entire area is covered in blood, needs acrobatics before you move Yoshu.
Oh yeah, there's also grease.
Oh yeah, that's also the case.
It is only until Thibin's next turn. And it's only DC 10, so.
Let's say she tries to jump on top of the crates.
Still, that's still a movement.
So rather than 17,
but
I
it's still a
believe
movement.
it's 25.
You got it. You got it.
She jumps on the crates and yips a bit.
No, there's the pizza person that left the gate open.
And then she shakes off the blood. As animals.
Now she's
as
just a
tend to do.
pink fox instead of a red fox.
She's also very annoyed at Fibbin. She was mostly yipping at Fibbin.
Devin, there is a wet red fox yipping at you.
Whoops, yes, Hinako was in front. Shit.
You have no idea what Yosu is saying. It sounds like somebody is jiggling the straw up and down in their fast food cup.
That's perfectly fine.
There is nonsense. You on the roof just saw a whole bunch of Kool-Aid spill out the right side of the car in front of you.
I stare at Kool-Aid. Then I just sighs and starts walking to the farthest he can go going forward towards the engine room, the main room where the conductor would be.
There. Assuming 30 feet.
Unless you want to run.
I can run since I'm not attacking anyone.
Off the map.
I strangely imagine you still holding your wine glass with you.
Yes, I am.
Off the map by 5 squares.
We will get to you, Ide. Until then, damn.
After these messages.
So I just leave.
Hold up, guys. I gotta get my doggo. He ran off to the other house. 1 second.
Oh
no.
Doggo.
Come here, man.
Oh no. Anyway.
Cough, sputter, wheeze. Let's. This guy doesn't really have a ton, does he? He is going to try and give you he's going to try and give you another poke, Hinako.
Still fighting. Okay.
No, no, this guy. That guy is.
That guy's done. The other guy.
That guy is still going to try because he doesn't really have anything else. Because what's he going to do?
What are you gonna do? Shoot me?
What he's going to do will be fall to the ground.
Or he's going to take a moment. He's going to think about the fact that there are two bodies in front of him. There is a giant ocean of blood that just doused him. Then there's his third friend right over there. Then there is this angry fox spirit in front of him.
Just sees barely the head of a rat in the background too.
And he's going to very slowly raise his hands. He's going to go parlay.
He went to grandma. Good enough.
So Norvin, there's nonsense happening, but you can tell this guy is maybe trying to surrender.
Okay. Bap Thibbin on the nose with my holy symbol as I walk past.
Oh, holy fire burns!
That is certainly enough to walk to there.
Where is I standing, by the way?
5 feet off the map to the west.
Okay. Had to double check because I was dealing with Doggo.
Did they bork?
The
Toss the
Doggo,
knife, get on the ground facing the wall.
the Doggo got out because the pizza person left the gate open and I thought it was close.
If he's
Luckily-
already trying to surrender, I don't think I need to roll an intimidate check or whatever.
Ratty.
The blood goes away.
Finally. All right.
It's been 6 seconds.
It just dissolves.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay.
The fox is no longer red.
So I've
I'm ready.
noted down what happened during
Him in
this
with the
raid,
holy
right?
symbol on my way past.
Oh, they surrender. Good. Yes. Yes. How many of you left?
Leona, you hear nonsense.
Yeah, Leona's like, okay.
I've already done the standard instructions, so
Leona, you doing anything before I hand it over to Hinako and she decides whether or not to punt this guy?
Leona is
question.
going to.
Are the crossbows on the ground still loaded or not?
One of them is.
Okay.
Leona's gonna run
Good to
back
know.
to her luggage to get changed. I'll let you decide. She's like, all right, I don't want anything to do with these idiots right now. I'm going to get changed and grab my sword.
Surprise, there's more bandits back there.
Well, in that case, she has fireball.
And they stolen your sword.
Well, in that case, she has fireball.
They're holding your sword hostage. It will be damaged by the fireball.
All right, in that case, I will use my fucking barbed
ball.
chains.
Safe ball.
Okay.
Or
they
pilfering
the-
hands. I'll just force grab the
Okay.
sword.
So you run away a
Leona run away to go
Hey.
get changed.
They stole your disguise kit, Leona.
bit.
Oh damn it! Great. Now I have to draw Leona wearing the Eiley dress. Give me a minute.
And the scary fox spirit.
Who is no longer covered in blood.
Well then, surrender is it. Are there any more of you? I ask as I start binding his hands with some rope, which I can grab out of my bag. I suspect.
I guess we could say combat is over. Two more towards the engine room. The boss and bodyguard.
The fuck?
What the fuck was that?
Tie up the one on the floor as well, would you? And I'll unload the crossbow first.
That was my phone ringing for reasons.
It lands with a thud into the box.
No, just take the bolt out. Probably grab whatever bolts, or I guess other weaponry he would have as well.
Then Candace looks over the dead ones. And you're accurate.
Don't do anything with them yet.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
If there's two more, there's still stuff to deal with.
By the way, guys, I made some notes about this train raid, right? So it says, Party, 1 surrender, okay. Him and Leona got 1 sickened, tripped, and whipped. Northern got 1 overkill, and then Hinako got 1 non-lethal takeout. Yay.
Oh right, that guy was knocked out, not dead.
Yes.
Tie him up as well, please.
So yeah,
like
Hinako
that.
starts with the guy that's still standing, then does the one that's still conscious, and then does the one that's unconscious. And then she looks at the third guy who's got 3 holes in his head and is like, no, that's not gonna be necessary.
Yeah.
Unless zombies?
Yeah. Not zombies. Unless
the
Gandalf the
question,
White
are
over
these-
there is a necromancer. But
Are
he's
these
up there.
humans or drow or Duergar or what?
They are drow.
Okay.
All right.
I'll check them over for weaponry. Just like give them to Thibin. Might as well.
Do not give Thibin the gun.
Not the guns. I'll make sure there's no ammo in it.
We strip these guys down and then put them like against the wall here, tie them up, and then we head to the other 2 in the front.
Yes, handing Thibin the weapons that have weight to them.
Good point. I just want them not in here.
No. Actually, this is a very smart idea. If you give Thibin all the weapons with weight, you can't do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, give her a weapon that has no ammo in it and is not supposed to be deadly at all. She's totally not going to use it against you in the future.
I'll take it from her when we're done.
Thibin, here, hold this feather duster. She just falls forward.
It's like, okay.
Don't worry, I's not having anything involved in this. He's not even where you guys are.
You just hand over the hand crossbows. It's like, oh, this one's actually can be held pretty well. Hands over a larger weapon. Immediately just drops it on the ground because she just collapsed right over it.
It just falls over.
But yeah, anyway, she's gonna tie these 3 against the wall.
You
over
took
here.
damage, so I'll lay on hands you as well.
Oh, thanks. That's 1 bullet hole less. Or 2, maybe.
Also, you aren't sickened if that still matters. It was,
There was only 1
so
round anyway,
unlikely.
so...
Yeah.
The bullet just kind of pops out of Hinako.
That's why I was really hoping for longer durations because I can fix sickened as long as I can get over there.
It's like I can at least fix one of Thibin's issues.
Is this one unconscious?
No, I'm not unsickening the other two. It was only a duration of 1 round anyway. It's
That guy's
already out.
unconscious, yeah.
Okay.
The one in the middle is dead.
Yeah, she was prodding that one, just making sure it was dead.
I mean, there are 3 holes in its head. It's pretty sure dead.
There's 3 holes in its face.
Yeah, that totally means thing dead. Yes.
It would have leapt out and attacked you by now.
Fair point. Right then. So 2 more.
Yes, 2 more in the front, I heard.
How long does Leona take to undisguise?
I don't presume.
That's a good question. Figure this out.
I know disguising is like 10 minutes.
Probably not too long. A new dress. Yeah, we'll go for that. Why not?
If it's anything more than a couple rounds, we proceed without Leona.
All right.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We're getting to you.
Thibin's going to tell the others that she's going to send Jeremy up ahead and see what those. Yeah.
Okay.
Jeremy
If
kind of.
Yeah. Okay. So if Leona isn't back by the time Jeremy returns,
Slinks around the other person.
She'll throw on her the outfit she got in the Underrealm style. It's probably quicker to put on than her normal dress anyway.
Stealth roll 32. All right. He moves on ahead.
All right.
Leona. Jeremy will cut his way through the engine room, which is only really being attended by engineers, presumably working under duress, and towards the actual towards the actual conductor's office booth or whatever it's called, and whatever.
Leona shows back up wearing her new Underrealm style outfit.
Oh. Okay. There's also a prepared spell on him as well.
I got it I hired a drow tailor. I told him, make me standard fancy gear for Underrealm's nobility. This is what I got.
sigh.
Apparently it gets warm down there.
Yes, it is correct. Underground does get warm.
Well,
I mean, we do get closer
history.
to like lava flows and such, so it would be to be expected.
What? No lava flows. That's too close to surface.
With the Drow's history, I'm not particularly surprised.
I'm trying to be.
Jeremy's mood seems to be normal. Seems to have found something. Don't know what.
Just be ready. Just be ready to get in there if something might happen.
Hey. Where's Hyde?
Gone.
He went up on the roof.
What?
Well, hopefully he hears fighting and comes down to help.
Knowing Hyde, he'd probably not come help. He's probably out drinking somewhere or something. I don't know.
He's not. Just because he's not particularly interested in fighting doesn't mean he's off drinking.
Anyway, so we proceed.
At this current time, Hyde is drinking wine.
Oh,
God damn it.
Oh, yes.
I just relaxing on the roof. Perfectly fine.
I'm sitting on the roof drinking wine, trying to listen in. The engine just blowing smoke directly in front of him.
Oh,
This is
yes.
cooking.
Hinako, I, Thibin, thanks to Etiquette C, apologize for the inconvenience.
Being soaked with blood.
Good thing it disappeared, yes?
That for
Don't
one,
hit allies
yes.
with spells. Especially not that one again.
But it
Got it.
did help me be quite intimidating, I suppose. Not like it's fun to be covered in gunk.
Oh, I can make it to a water slide again for later.
No.
What?
Both of the bandits
No.
yell.
All right.
Also Norwin.
Well then, let's proceed to the next car, shall we?
Yes.
I sure. Now as for I, you are on the roof, aren't you?
Yeah.
Would you roll a perception check for me, please?
Sure. I'll do that. That thing there.
The power of perception in the palm of my perception.
What he said.
The perception of my perception.
I shall perceive with my perception and perception with perception. There you go.
Yes, I would like to perceive the room with my perception. You mean you want to try to investigate with your investigation skill? No, I want to perceive everything. Yes, you perceive that you're about to die.
And it just turns into Matrix mumbling. You are a system of an unbalanced equation and a variable within the matrix.
And you're a smell.
Now, as for what I hears, getting smoke blown into your face, I'm not going to make you roll fortitude because I feel like this happens on the regular for you.
This is like, hey, I'm cooking again.
You do hear a slight back and forth with between a grumbly guy and a conductor that seems to be under duress, and you hear the grumbly guy instruct someone else. You're going to throw this in reverse for another half mile, and then divert towards Black Rock City. Why do you have to? Don't ask questions. Do what we say. And there's a smack of blunt weaponry.
Knocks out the engineer. Ah, shit. Now we can't do anything.
And Jeremy can hear something similar. Because he's not trying to hear anybody over a damn train.
Jeremy's emotion signifies that he has noticed something. Oh. They're at the end.
Just, assuming that we're continuing on down the train and get to something.
Yes.
I take this moment to ask his familiar to stand right above where he heard the noise. Stand there and wait. Now peck the top continuously and annoyingly.
Like jackhammer style, or
like woodpecker style.
Just stand there and be annoying.
I waits right in front of where they would have to go up.
We're only here for the people and the stuff on the street, not the What the? Like I said, we're only here for the. Okay, what the hell is that? And eventually figures it out. My crew and I are only here for the. A croissant. Does it really only do that whenever I say the? I do see. Oh no, you're already on your way back, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You can do that. You kind of feel like you're running on a treadmill, somewhat, but you can drop back in through the skylight. Or you can very politely knock on on the door above the little cargo car. That also works. Thibbin, you see Jeremy crawling back, and he's just like jumping up and down and like vibrating from the noise.
Ah.
Since I'm completely outside, I've been wondering, like, how much space does my familiar have to move when it comes to flying?
How big is the tunnel? I suppose you're asking.
It's a tunnel. He has some clearance, but not a lot.
Can we take a quick break? I need to go to the toilet.
Pass a sign.
Hinako, please repeat.
I need to go to the toilet real quick. Can we take a break for
go for it.
A quick second?
Sure. So if you don't pay your taxes, the government will light you on fire? No, incarcerated. You're thinking of incinerated.
Is there such a difference?
High school math class. Teacher just got done passing out the test. The girl raises her hand and asks, "Is this going to be graded on correctness?"
What? What do you mean, is this going to be graded on correctness?
Yes. Correct.
How else can you grade a test?
Well, maybe they're just looking at the way you do it, not if you are correct. A lot of math tests are like you have to show your work nowadays, and I'm like, but I know the answer in my head, though, bro. I don't wanna. I know calculators exist, whatever.
Senior in high school, dead serious. Do people make igloos, or do they just fall from the sky that way?
People make.
Don't ask questions. Just let it happen. Look, if we watch closely, you'll see that igloo forming itself. And that fire inside of it starts to light on its own.
Yes, it's like manna from heaven, but like with igloos.
You know all those pictures of people and families? Well, you know what? That also from the sky, too. Let's take naps.
How many seconds are in a meter?
How many seconds are in a meter?
Did Shakespeare write Titanic?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Shakespeare wrote everything important. Didn't you know that?
Yeah, he did. Totally. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm back.
Hooray.
Anyone else want on a break?
No.
No, I'm good.
I
This is
casually
my-
have to on a regular basis, so I don't ask for breaks.
This is my break.
The sun is just the moon
Oh, sorry, I
turned
need
off,
to
right?
leave. Yeah,
What
we're
did
fine.
Red just say?
Something about the
Eighth,
sun.
eighth grade history. The sun is just the moon turned off, right?
The moon turned off.
Can't turn off the moon.
I could see the other way around. The moon is the sun turned off. Like, there's logic there. It's just a lot darker now.
It's flawed logic, but there's logic.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see here. All right. As you finish as you finish your jog on the train treadmill for the day, the train mill, if you will. As you step across one of the skylights coming into the cargo room, you do see a Asimar in a very purple outfit.
He immediately wants to light a cigarette upon seeing this, but he knows better. Why?
I figured it would be better to change back if we're going to be continuing this.
No. You didn't change back. Why?
But the outfit, it's Underdark fashion.
No, it's not.
Okay, well,
No,
he
it
came
is.
out of nowhere.
So like
looks
prop up.
That looks like you're going into a desert. This is not a desert.
She will prop up one of the drow. Is this fairly standard for Underdark
Not
fashion?
important.
She's still asking one of the drow who's conscious.
He didn't go face palms. Why do we have to go through this?
Let's
Why'd
us
you have
three
to?
just leave and leave them here to do whatever this is.
Yeah, let's go, Alvin.
I just need a simple yes or no question. It's a simple yes or no question.
Depends. Ma'am, excuse me, but I just got covered in blood. I fell on my butt. I got stabbed. I got shot at. I am having a very bad day. Forgive me if I'm not exactly in a position to ask questions about women's fashion.
Should I get
fair enough.
intimidate him in a different way? Because I feel like my familiar would probably eat him.
They ride bats and giant lizards down here. Your familiars probably looks cuddly.
I hope so. It's always cuddly to me.
Anyways, let's move on and let's figure out what's going on with this train situation.
They're going to some place called Black Rock City.
Black Rock City. Well, let me see. Is Leona rolling knowledge local to determine if Leona's familiar at all with it?
Sure. You don't know a ton about Black Rock. You do not know a ton about Black Rock City as far as the cultural front is concerned. But what you do know about is that it is a very large hub down in the Underdark for the shuffling of goods and services that people rather not be made to the general public.
Oh, it's a hive of scum and villainy.
You know, I feel like you're underrating what you're talking about, but so can we go and I'm gonna keep on annoying people. Jackhammer.
Yeah, we left.
Jackhammer it.
We already did the last fight without you. We'll just do this one as well.
Do you have any idea how annoying it is to not be able to use the word the?
Oh, that's you. All right, come on, let's get moving. Maybe by the time we get to regain control of the train.
Oh.
Well, Jamie, you come back and why you ledger?
I'm just gonna be lazy and throw a bomb and make a hole in the top so I can jump down.
I mean,
Okay.
we've already done enough damage to
If
this
you
fort.
have to, why can't you just take the bloody? You know what? Screw it. Bang. I just don't anymore. You have an unlimited supply of C4.
He does not actually have an unlimited. There is a limit. It's just a very large limit.
You know, I can also craft my own that doesn't require my threshold, right?
Yes, but that does like a lot less damage.
Yeah, but if I'm like making a hole in a train, I could just use acid.
Fair enough.
Doesn't have to make a big boom either.
Oh.
Right,
All I want-
moving on.
Let's go
Okay.
forward. Yes. I, Tippin, am Stuffy, including Hinoko. Can we go ahead first?
Yes, you do that. I want you in front of me, Thibin.
Leona, if he's down here instead of on the roof of the train for some reason. Bivin.
I'm staying on the roof of the train.
Then why'd you blow a hole in it?
Nothing wrong with that.
I'll tell you what you guys are going. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to be resourceful. Give me one moment.
You're going to be resourceful.
I am going to be resourceful.
Oh no.
Because why would I need to make a third copy of a map?
The power of copy pasta.
So I apologize to everybody who just did the shuffle because I'm going to drag and drop everybody over here. I'm going to plop you guys back over here.
Jeremy!
Figaro.
I will adjust Lex Luthor.
That is Jeremy's true form, Lex Luthor.
And only just in his special form, it's his fat version.
Ooh.
Mame Shiba, Mame Shiba.
Oh no, not this again.
I can go for some Indian food right now.
Oh no. But no.
Do-do-do-do.
I like how you're singing Mama Shiva and he's like, I could go for some Indian food right now. I'm like, oh god, no.
Chicken curry for Mommy Sheep. Okay. You are at the door.
Zedor.
There's the door.
There is the door. So this part over here is the engine room. There are a few people here that I'm going to quickly check in that are working a little bit under duress, making things go. They're probably intimidated. You can come in. Okay.
Don't worry, Jeremy's not on New Norvin.
Okay.
Nico is going to look through these guys and see if they're really all just worried engineers or if they are actually, if there's anyone in there with a gun or something.
Nobody has a firearm or any sort of weapon on them. They generally do seem like spooked engineers.
Good. Now let's see here. Carefully
For future
looking through the
reference,
windows.
which person is which?
As you peer through the window, you see the conductor back here. The big scary guy. Okay. I guess we're doing this.
I am still up top. I am not down below. When I said I was throwing a bomb, it was for when we got here, not whenever we were earlier.
Oh. Never did hear that part of that sentence.
That's because you guys were rushing it and saying, "Oh yeah, this is what you're totally doing."
You have that tendency.
You guys. Why am I upside down?
That is a note for me to tell you you're not in the room.
I put a symbol on me.
Nah, upside down is just better.
And also,
okay.
and also you are a guess, I guess.
That's the only thing I can do.
So, conductor. Bad guy. Bad guy number 2.
Well, I'm familiar.
That guy number 2.
Hinako, you peer through the window, and you remember that guy with the white dress up and the tall hat?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's him talking with the conductor at the moment, and routinely getting interrupted by some very, very loud rattling up on top.
Hey,
tell me when you're about to open the door.
Hey, Hinako.
Yes.
I can put a spell on one of them, but I need to get Jeremy in there.
What kind of spell would it be?
One that would make it a lot more easier to take them out.
That's very not specific.
Indeed. Well, we're dealing with a hostage situation for one, so we need to be particularly careful. Suggestions?
Do they have weapons?
Well, I suspect so. They're not gonna threaten someone with their bare hand.
Unless you're a mage or a martial artist.
Or a barbarian, maybe, but come on, still. Using a gun is a lot more threatening.
It's a lot more commonplace.
That is well.
That's besides the point. In any case, if recall correctly, we do have eyed up on roof, yes?
Yeah, hopefully the...
Or from multiple different directions would indeed surprise them.
Possibly so.
Is there a skylight in this car too?
Go clean.
Wouldn't
Free. Your fucking cup was on the floor. The pizza is on the fucking couch. Seriously? I'm still eating it.
Everything okay?
Yay, Jeff.
You're eating the crust, really?
Red?
What?
Is there a skylight in this car too?
Why would there not be?
I just asking. So
I heard Thibin and Hinako plotting. Then something was happening in the back of Ide's mic. So,
all right. Leona will ask one of these engineers how many of them are in that room.
Oh, come on here, Leona. We already asked them themselves. They said there are 2.
All right.
How many bandits are in the room that we can see that there are 2 in?
Okay, I didn't know if there was
And
one
also,
that might be hidden.
and we're also and also verified earlier by the bandits themselves that there are in fact 2 in the room.
Okay, there's 2 in the room. Leona wouldn't ask that one. Right. So, 2 in the room.
Threatening the one that's controlling this place, whatever that's called, the driver or whatever.
Conductor.
You're not here. Shut up.
I am here, actually.
You're on the roof.
Oh, yeah, and I have good hearing.
Are
I
you
assume he's-
shouting down? I imagine they would hear us if you're shouting down at us.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I
Indeed.
could. Why not?
Because they'll hear us.
I don't care. You guys keep assuming things for me, so I'm tired of it now. Sure, I'm
Yeah,
yelling. Why not?
that first one was an accident.
Leona will nod at Hinako and say, "We'll disarm them and try and subdue them." Then turns to Thibin. No
I mean, if I wanted to be quiet, I
area of
wouldn't have my
effect
familiar
spells.
constantly making rattling noises every 5 seconds.
What did you
Got
say,
that,
Leona?
Thibin? No big area of effects that can hit the engineer. Got it?
That was not Thibin's intention. I do have spell for this situation, though. I just, as I stated, just need Jeremy to get in there.
Is this the
Leona, I use a gun.
Is this the acid fire spell?
No.
Okay.
Lady Leona,
Well,
are you forgetting the fact that they have a hostage? If we just walk in there, you're gonna probably kill the guy. Then
that's
we
why I
won't have
said
anyone.
you and I should disarm them, and then they can't really kill the hostage, can they?
Can you see the weapon they are handling? I certainly cannot, I think. Can I, Red? Can I see weapons they are handling?
Can we assume that they don't have multiple weapons on them? I have multiple weapons on me.
I got 4 right now. 3. Yeah, 4. I picked one up out of the
Can we
trash as well.
assume that neither of them can cast spells?
You're presuming a lot, Lady Leona.
If we can knock them out or kill them, that would be great. But just disarming won't work.
We would need some
Oh. If
considerable
anyone
strength
has
and
any
or
ability
accuracy to
If
disable
anyone
them
has
in
any
one go.
ability to get the conductor out of there, that would be ideal.
I think I might be able to get them out of there if I detect the identity of one of the ones we have captured.
You just want to steal someone's face, don't you, Thibin?
Look.
No, bluff that they need him somewhere else. That could work.
I highly doubt that. I mean, he's the
If
one
we can think of
controlling the whole
something-
train. They need him right there.
If we could think of something that he would be needed for somewhere else.
You might be able to convince one of them to leave the place, one of the thugs to leave the place, by saying there's a situation down in the other car. But other than that, I doubt you can get the hostage out. Very much doubt.
Look, if we can get at least one of them out of there, it increases the chance of the hostage to survive, yes?
And it reduces our struggle. So if that were to work, if we were to have time for that, then yes, that would be quite a nice thing. But we're running out of time here.
How obvious is it that I've targeted someone with Smite Evil? Out of curiosity. Like, is there glowing and flashing lights and stuff?
On your end?
For other people, if I were to target someone with Smite Evil through the window, would they notice?
I am going to say yes.
Okay. That'll be part of the surprise round then.
Well, in any case, very little options, very little time. Do we want to try to take him out immediately or try to get him out? One of the others. 1, 2, 3.
I'd say this.
Can anyone get him out? If not, Fiona, you were going to say something?
I can hasten myself, get him out quickly, possibly.
How would you then move him?
I'd pick him up.
Honestly, at this point, I say that surprise is probably just our best option.
Just pick somebody up.
Just casually pick someone up.
Well, more like grab him and like drag him out of there quickly.
Too many attacks of opportunity chances.
True. Even with the haste.
Okay, so surprise it is then.
They can't kill him because they need him to move the train. So we're fine.
Leona points at the other engineers in here. They might decide they have options.
He's got tired waiting for you guys. He's just gonna do this.
Oh no.
Okay. That works.
Alright.
If we can hear that, like, the ceiling is creaking.
Like, he's literally been camping on the top of that
the two
part for a while now.
Everybody in the conductor's booth is losing their minds because a very freaky bald bird has just broken through and is making noise and fluttering and crashing and smashing and hoo-haing everywhere.
Right, open the door. Let's do this.
All right.
Okay, guess we're going. She opens it. Crashes open the door and walks in. Yeah. But, okay.
Does my familiar take the conductor as a hostage? I mean, as a safety thing.
All right, Leon is going to channel vigor.
Smite Evil, the big one. That's a swift action. If I can do something else.
I need a think. And how big is your familiar again?
Medium.
And what's its strength?
It's 14, but I have ant haul with it. For picking up the guy at least.
Okay, there are a number of things I need to roll for.
Okay.
Number one, a conductor is probably not going to consent to just being lifted by a giant bald bird being controlled by somebody he is in absolutely no way acquainted with. So
Well,
I need to figure out what his effective. So I need to figure out what the bird's effective score is for lifting.
Well, first, I would like to place out one of its abilities is that it can swoop and take things, but maybe that's not worth Let's see here. Sudden swoop can make the charge attack while flying. It does not provoke attacks of opportunity. When it enters the opponent's space to make a melee attack, it gains +2 to damage rolls with its bite attack. And when it makes a sudden swoop.
I don't think that does anything here.
Yeah, because he's not flying.
Yeah. What I think Red's asking is, what's this thing's carry capacity?
And no, not even that. What the hell are the rolls here?
Grapple.
Some sort
Grapple.
of combat maneuver.
Oh, of course it's fucking grapple. Jesus goddamn Christ. What the hell with this guy's? Yeah, I need to suddenly make up stats for this poor dude.
Let's say level 1 expert.
Gold that's useful if I have any idea what any of that means.
Expert is an NPC class.
That's useful if I know what any of that means.
You have to show him the stats, Gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly whip up a drow. Actually, what race is the engineer? Drow?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I like how this is going.
Can we safely
Okay,
assume
here's
that...
how you fucking do this. You're looking for combat maneuver defense. He either has +1 or +0 base attack bonus and +1 or +0
Dex.
strength or dex. Roll a combat maneuver check and a 13 or above, and we don't need to deal with it. Because the maximum it's going to be is 13.
All right, he's talking to the bird.
The bird?
Yes, the bird needs to make it combat. A CMB.
If you roll like a 40, we don't care what his stats are. He's being lifted. So roll
I do
the
have to
combat
ask,
maneuver.
whenever it's the size change, does that change that?
Yes,
It changes
does
its
change.
strength and dex, so yes.
And it does change its size bonus. Because if you're tiny, you have a big penalty.
Well, it says it's got a +2 to the size bonus. And then
So it goes from tiny to medium. So no penalties.
Yeah.
Just using your base attack bonus and its strength score. Because it's your familiar. That's how familiars work.
No, my strength. Its strength is 14, and what from me does it need?
Your base attack bonus.
What is my base attack bonus?
Your VAB. It's on your main. It
Level
should
4.
be a 4. Yeah.
BAB.
C...
CMB?
BAB.
Next
BAB?
Yeah.
Base
Oh, I
attack
see.
bonus.
It
It's
says...
3.
Yeah.
Above melee, left of CMB, underneath saving throws.
Interesting. Can't roll it.
You cannot roll base attack bonus because that's just changing rolls.
Okay.
It's not a check in itself.
So what does that add? Does that add to 5?
You're adding its strength bonus, which is 2, plus your base attack bonus, which should be 4.
And mine says 3.
Oh, 3. It should be 4. You're an alchemist. You have the same BAB as me.
And mine says 3.
Well, it should be 4. Probably forgot to change it when you leveled up.
The level 6 alchemist does in fact have +4.
Okay. Well, it's 4 then. So it's
So
6.
1d20 plus 6.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
14 is good enough that it doesn't matter what his stats are as a level 1 common or expert.
Apparently.
Gets picked up.
No need to work out a stat block for him, Gold.
I was just doing the math like you were doing. You just said the numbers quicker.
Then be faster about it.
Fair enough.
Numbies. Delicious numbers.
Okay. So that. That's just the bird. What's I doing?
It's getting on the bird, and the bird is flying away from the area.
The bird is.
I melted the train as well.
I didn't melt the train if all I had to do was get the bird to open the door thing. Don't need.
I thought you said something about that. Never mind.
It was before I found out what we were doing.
Is on the bird and picking up the conductor.
It's called an ant hall maneuver.
Oh,
that's not
almost all on thing.
You know, I would normally raise a number of objections, especially considering how relatively cramped this area is, but you know what? Fuck it. Sure. Whatever. You got it.
Yay.
Yeah.
I fly away.
You can't fly away. You're in a tunnel.
I'm talking about to the other end, not up the tunnel.
Is there even enough space?
I've asked about the space already before this even occurred.
Okay, fair enough. You know what you're doing.
That's why I asked about the space, so I can know how much he could fly, if at all.
Space, the final frontier.
It is very, 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 very cramped. But yeah. Okay, what the hell else is everyone else doing?
Leona is casting a spell on herself.
I smite evil. I target the big one with smite evil. I got that one. Deal with the other one, please.
Thibin follows directly right behind Hinoko and is
Leona, you need to be more descriptive than I cast a spell on myself if the spell has multiple modes.
Limbs.
Wow. Thibin has her staff out ready, pinpointed right at one of the fellows, just one in particular. And Drimmy, who has still been stealthing this entire time, just approaches over to the other one, ready to activate a prepared spell. Now then, humanoids, keep your hands up in the air. This is a counter invasion.
I guess it would be intimidate if you want them to do something in particular.
You've been saying that for like the past 2.
She's not really intimidating.
I think it would fall under intimidate.
Why'd you run into the room?
Look, she forgets what she's doing half the time. She's not very
She's
intimidating.
suicidal.
You're a spellcaster.
She's not very intimidating.
There's a little fucking scrawny ass shirt on. The bandit just punts her.
Throws out the window.
I think we roll initiative at this point.
Yeah, hold on.
I would not be surprised if those two are more confused. Like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
Like a dino bird reached down, yoinks the engineer through the roof, and Usher Tikuan ran in and was finger gunning at them.
She has her staff out. Pointed at
fair
them.
enough.
I did say
pointing
this.
is pointing a stick at them.
A sticky stick.
It is a fancy stick.
I got none of those sticks. Strange fumble.
Alrighty. Boop-a-da-boop. Hey.
I don't know why I closed that. Okay. I need to think again. So they know Hinako's there. They know Thibin is there. Something happened. There's a giant dinosaur. Somebody's casting spells. Somebody's casting spells, but except they're not spells as well. I have a migraine.
You okay?
And you're you're back to a wall. I did not plan this very well. Yeah.
Hard to plan for weird actions like whatever.
It's hard to plan for Thibin existing.
Or I'd for that
Say
I blame Thibin, so it's still Thibin.
I'm going to step over. So he's going to step over here. And Thibin, who was very thoroughly unconvincingly intimidating. Dang.
I think you hit.
Fortunately, this guy is doing a bit of a split build, so doesn't have too much in the damage department, but still 5 bangs. To be clear, I really don't feel like these guys should be fighting, but yeah, your turn, Hinako.
I was gonna say they're from the Underdark, like terrible creatures bursting through
Hey,
train
Goldie.
cars. Yeah?
No, thank you.
Alright, fine.
Hinako, your turn.
What do you think they should be doing instead?
Goldie? No. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll first off use that, which allows me to actually use my spells with a strike, which is gonna be well, first off, Shalash. Not this guy.
That will actually hit.
And the shock for him. God damn, that's a lot of damage.
That is
Magi
harsh.
for you.
It's slightly above average.
So this guy is not wearing any armor. Just worth mentioning. Mormon.
5-foot step for line of sight reasons. That's the wrong tool. And only I get to shoot Thivin, and I'm not doing that yet. I smote him, assuming he's evil. Rapid shot, deadly aim. Except smite, so that's an extra +2. So I'm only at -1 to hit total. First shot, bang. And bang. And next would be that, bang.
And this is all within first range increment.
Yes, the range increment is longer than.
Roll damages.
Ah, shit, no, it's not. So it's not. So those will all be at -2 again. Shit.
So a
And
60, 21,
and I'm also asking because I don't know, because I need to make sure if you care about touch AC or regular at this point.
It's touch AC because it's an advanced weapon, which is the first 5 range increments, I think. It's longer than just the first one.
Well then nobody cares.
Yeah. We are on a train. So that would be 8 plus smite gives me plus paladin level on damage. So that would be that. It's still a +1 weapon. So it would be that. Bang!
God damn.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And that's my turn.
That is not bad.
And I really hope he can't do anything similar on his.
Go.
Oh, Leona is going to zip in here. Oh, which is the white hat man? Brown or green?
Green.
All right, Leona will dash in here. Brown guy hasn't gone yet, so he can't make AOOs. So Leona can. And step through here to get here and provide some flanking. Anyway, she will run over here, and she will give a stab at this. +1 because we're hasted. Stabbo. subtract 2 from that. I'm not sure why there should only be a 26.
Only a 26.
Yep. I rolled an 18, okay? That would be a crit on a rapier.
Yes, Goldie, I know. Thank you. Yeah, that's, yep. All right, what's up? Or are you still escaping, or what?
Well, just need to get to where the other engineers are with this guy. That was the plan. So they can adjust the train and mess with the people up front. Get the train back on track at least.
I
have no intention to fight.
And I have no idea what you just said, so it works.
Still retreating slightly.
I was just telling the conductor to get the people back to where they need to go, and I'm not meaning him any harm.
You have removed him from the best spot for him to do that.
Well, that's okay.
Thibin did not appreciate getting shot at.
Oh, God.
She returns back to the violence.
The violence has escalated.
Against touch him? Against touch, yeah? Yeah, it would be.
Does that hit or no?
Yeah, range touch attack, yeah.
Oh.
Found it.
Okay.
He is relatively well armored, but probably not good reflex. Of course not. So, bolt hits and blind.
Reflex.
Yep, already did that.
Okay. All right. They're now blinded.
They are now blinded.
And Jeremy's going to be moving over toward him.
You said, and you said Jeremy has something prepared.
Yeah, it has one spell prepared, though more than likely not going to be using it, so...
Just moving?
Just moving. I could have him do a bite attack.
Why?
If you want to.
I will point out that Jeremy is tiny, so he does have to make an acrobatics check to enter his square.
Yeah, the range is 0.
It is, actually.
Don't know why you would bother.
Just
as an insult.
Yes. Definitely misses.
Did you roll acrobatics to enter his square?
Gold, shut up.
I'm just saying.
That big or not, you go.
Don't have access to it, so yeah. I think I have to look at the attributes and abilities to place that in, or no, I have to edit it.
All right, so Clearly too many people here. Guy is going to run down. And because I am feeling particularly pissed, he's going to grab Leona.
Oh.
Not for fuck you out of character reasons, but
No, it's fine. Leona is a very compelling hostage.
please don't put it like that ever again.
I was going because she's a rich, fancy noblewoman. Yeah, she's grappled.
She is great. She is great. She is great. She is grappled, and there is a gun barrel pointing right under her chin.
Not great.
Hinigo, what's the plan here?
Let's see, this probably takes too long, doesn't it? Well, it is one standard action, but...
You could consider readying an action.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Already in action for when the barrel isn't directly pointed at the body. So that's it takes longer for him to actually shoot. Shooting before I can actually finish my action.
So you're readying an action when he's not pointing a gun at Leona?
Yep. If he points a gun in any other direction away from Leona, I'll activate my action.
He doesn't say anything, but the intentions seem obvious.
Yeah, it's a plus. So he's also grappled, isn't he?
Technically.
Which really fucks his AC.
Don't get cute, and don't. If I
Really
get a bullet
there.
in the head, I am going to haunt you for the rest of my afterlife.
Do it.
Don't worry, I can fix that.
You know what? I think I'll just stay dead.
I know he doesn't have very good dexterity because of the reflex save.
That could just mean he doesn't have a bit.
Or I suspect he doesn't have good dexterity. And it's even worse because he's grappled. Or grappling, I guess. And I have enough bonuses. I might be able to kill him.
Don't forget that he is using me as improved. I believe I count as a person counts as improved cover?
I have precise shot. I can't shoot you, so I don't really care about that much.
Yeah, but you have improved precise shot.
I'm mostly concerned about shooting you rather than me.
But if you miss him, Alright, I'll shut up. It's not my turn.
Actually, what type of gun does he have? And did I see him reload it?
It's a revolver.
Damn it. That would have made that easier. Wait a moment. Wait a goddamn moment. He's blind.
Yes.
He was blind.
That's even worse, AC.
I believe he's blind up until my round, my turn again. So
that is correct.
So he's still blind.
Okay. I think if I'm going to do anything about this, right now, when he's blind and I have all my buffs up, is the best shot to actually do it. If I wait, then his blindness wears off. He might have a potion that he can take. My buffs will wear out eventually.
What you doing, Norman?
Doesn't have.
I think he's doing math.
Yeah, I'm doing math.
The power of math in the palm of my math.
Serving every enemy, right? How long it takes to make that after being attacked in 6 seconds? It always matters 6 seconds.
The issue is they're nobles, which means raise dead is an option for them, isn't it? Worst comes to worst. That would probably be a very bad thing.
Wait, are you saying, well, they probably can't afford to resurrect Leona?
They could probably afford to raise the dead.
I think you
sorry.
bodyguard.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is the argument now that if you accidentally dink Leona, her family will resurrect her?
No, I don't shoot Leona. I have precise shot. That's not an option. I just have to aim like to be safe or something, which is what the cover is instead of something else, I guess. I ready an action for the same thing that Hinoka. I ready an action for an opportunity to shoot him without, if something goes wrong, he kills Leona. What happens now? None of us can kill each other yet.
Brilliant.
What semantic
If you
components?
kill her, we all
sound?
kill you. If we fail to kill you, you kill her. What happens?
That's a good question. What does happen?
I end my turn is what happens.
You hold your shot?
You can't risk rolling terribly, is the issue.
Oh, pay attention. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh, it's my turn. Sorry. Leona will drop her sword. She's not exactly eager to get her brains blown out.
That sounds about right. Dad, I'd not here, Thibbin.
Right. Man, a hostage situation. This seems like a thing that Thibbin knows what to do with.
Not shoot
More blood.
spiders or blood.
That would solve the problem. Assuming you roll well.
Unfortunately, I don't really have another waves of blood. I do have something else, though.
Oh God.
Oh God.
I
You
think
do
I
realize
know what the
spellcast.
best solution is, but I can't actually say it.
Well, the issue is that I actually have quite a few spells that I can't really use because they wouldn't really be good for this type of situation, including the one that I actually have prepared is not actually good for the situation. Oh man, this is. Wait a minute. I look at him.
Well.
I need to write that down in the spell-like effects instead of the additionals.
What is the DC on this?
Should be. God damn it! Where the hell would it be actually?
Well, first roll, and if he rolls a 1 or a 20, we know what it is, and don't need to bother.
I knew Thibbin was going to be the death of me.
We probably don't
Also,
need to bother.
Also, he's an elf. Elves are
Also
immune to
that.
sleep magic.
Hold.
It's either a 16 or an 18. That's the issue.
It's not a 20.
Yeah, definitely not a 20.
Okay.
So he probably just rubs his eyes or blinks his eyes for a few moments, kind of like, that was weird. Well, attempted that. The only other thing I can really do, which is not going to really be really helpful in this situation, is for Jeremy to use the prepared spell.
Which is what?
It's not going to be helpful at all for the situation, but it was probably freak the guy the fuck out, though.
What is it?
It's claim identity.
That's not helpful. It's the steal your face spell.
Why is that the prepared spell?
Because I wasn't expecting something like this to happen.
You see, Red, even though you do a lot of things he doesn't expect, he does a lot of things you don't expect. You do a lot of things he doesn't.
Why is that your prepared spell?
Look, I only have so many spell slots, and one day I will be using that fucking spell at some point.
I don't think it even does anything in combat.
Not really.
It doesn't.
Why is that the prepared spell?
They don't have that much combat.
The entire... That doesn't help unless, like, they're already restrained and you can just cast the spell normally. Oh god.
At least Steven puts yourself out there.
Actually, I don't think it doesn't say anything about them if they're restrained or not.
Yeah, you can. It does
No, just
nothing
like
in combat.
because they can't just like they can still just like walk up and stab you in their own face now.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this.
Cliffhanger? It's 3.
It is 3.
Say hello
This would
to
make a good spot for a
Combat
cliffhanger.
Yeah. So basically, Fibbin just went to medium size, and entire body just shifts and changes into that of an elf, and now I have this elf's face.
Wait, you're actually using it?
That's if what was happening, but that's
do.
not.
That's what it would do. You're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not using it.
Yeah, I have nothing else I can really do here.
All right. End on a cliffhanger.
On the bright side, he can't just execute you.
Yeah.
People have things to do. Yeah, sure. I need to make notes.
I was gonna say, yeah, this would give you some time to figure out what the fuck.
Glad I don't have combat for tomorrow. I don't have to have that headache.
I do.
Wait, what are you doing tomorrow?
I'm running an early session of Race to Calamity tomorrow.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. The one I'm part of.
Yeah, the one you're part of. Skull.
What is that in the morning?
That is going to be happening. You're in Eastern Standard Time, right?
Yeah, same time as you are, should be.
Fuck. The time zone switches over, doesn't it?
Yes, it does switch.
That doesn't matter to us because it's still
it
the
doesn't.
same time.
It literally doesn't. It's legit.
It only matters for Ari.
Oh, okay. Oh, it doesn't matter?
It's all the same time for everyone but Ari. Because the time switches over for everyone but Ari.
I'm just enjoying you guys having this conversation.
It's just Ari. Who cares?
Also, Skull, did you get your character sheet for tomorrow?
I do have the character sheet. I do need to work on it.
I suggest you delete Gold's character sheet and give him a new one as revenge for, hey, I already worked everything out.
What?
So that he doesn't actually have anything written down again.
Oh, Jesus.
That would be annoying because I had to actually spend some time looking through and figuring out what gear I could carry with my 10 strength.
Prepared 6 months ahead.
The most mildly annoying.
Wild.
Pretty sure Gold has what he needs for my game tomorrow. I don't know.
I do.
People didn't get their character sheets. It's just I'm pretty sure everyone worked on them since no one asked me for a character sheet after I swapped over to Pathfinder.
Admittedly, I thought you placed them out already.
Yeah, but the thing is, I figured you guys would have used them by now.
I was really not
Feel free to
informed.
stop the recording, I think.
Yeah. You can stop
it's mostly due to the fact that it was D&D at first.
Yeah, probably should.
I had already put out the character sheets in the D&D one, but the Pathfinder one was not dealt with.
Yeah.